I sense someone who did not like and subscribe. Greetings and hello there, everyone. It's me, your Star Wars dad. I just ran upstairs. Who had to get myself a bottle of water. We were out of them down here. So I ran up the stairs and back right before I got on. And I am winded. Alright guys, so here's what we're gonna do. Hey, throw your questions in chat. Ask me anything. I'm gonna be working on mods. You can see how mod work goes, but just ask me anything, man. Throw it in chat. I'm gonna run behind on chat. There's no way. Whenever we do this, it's like I'm always way behind in chat and I just can't keep up. So right now, I don't know if I've gotten any really super specific characters I need to work on. Dogs all the way. I'm allergic to cats. I don't like cats. Dogs all the way. I think I need to fix Chupio's mod set. This needs to be an offense set. Let me fix that. But let's just go to my mods first. So, managing mods. Homesick today, and that's no good, Swolf man. Hey, Gray. Do you play on the toilet? Of course I do. Absolutely. I mean, this is a toilet game, man. Alright, let's go ahead and filter these. Alright. Let's look at all these. Let's just start off with, where am I? Gold level 1. Let's pull these off. Unassigned. Gold level 1, go. Favorite droid? I mean, it's gotta be R2-D2, right? C-3PO R2-D2? I know one time I went to Gen Con, which is a board game convention in Indianapolis. By the way, selling anything, this is what I tell you guys. You see a mod, it's gold, it doesn't have a speed secondary, you sell it. Just dump that thing, man. I don't say that lightly. Anything that doesn't have a speed secondary here, I'm just dumping it. Just dump. Not missing anything right. Let's just go ahead and sell them all. Sell them. Then I'll max this one out. So I went to Gen Con in Indianapolis. We'll go ahead and take all these we'll upgrade these to 12 to see what we get. Now let's go ahead. Do I have gold level 12? Yeah, gold level 12. Let's see what I got. Sort by speed. What do I have right now with speed? There's a kind of a weird speed arrow with crit avoidance. I don't know about that one. That's a nice little potency mod right there. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. I don't have a lot of options here. We're just going to take these up to 15. I don't know that I'm going to slice them yet, so... Anyway, I was at Gen Con, and we're board gaming, and I played mostly Dominion there, but there was a legit R2-D2 rolling around, and that was really really cool. Like a legit R2-D2 right to here on me. I mean, that was awesome. So I just love R2-D2. What are you gonna do? How can you not think that R2-D2 is your favorite droid? You know what I mean? Cats are horrible. I hate cats. We had a cat, and one of my sons owns cats, and he had his cat in the house one time when he lived here for a couple months. It was not good for me. I had to, I really had to work to, and we kept that cat in a different room because I can't be exposed to it. So let me take these up to 12. Actually, take these up to 3. And we'll take all these up to 12. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Technically it is, yes. Technically a hot dog is a sandwich. I'm not allergic to shellfish. Am I wearing jewelry? I have my wedding ring. This is my wedding ring, and this is my... when my first son was born, he was born in January. This is a garnet. And that's his birth month stone. So this ring on this finger is my oldest son's birth ring stone. It turned out to be my youngest son's birth ring stone. If you can see it, it's kind of like a blood. It's kind of like a deep orangish red, like orange red. Now it turns out my twins. My twins are born in July, which is ruby. So it's not a ruby, but it's all kind of red. So this one stone represents my sons. So that's what this is for. Do I know what science fiction action comedy you're referencing? Are you allergic to shellfish? Are you wearing jewelry? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Mr. Fabulous. Alright, HK47, what has been your favorite moment playing? You know, for those who play KOTOR, if you're a KOTOR fan, HK47 is gonna be your favorite droid for sure. You know, the whole meat bag thing, and I can totally see that from everybody there. Let's see if I want to sell any of this stuff. Just sell them straight up. Protection, offense, that's fine. Health, that's not exciting with crit chance, but I'll leave it. These are okay so far. These look alright. Let's go ahead and select them all, upgrade them to reveal all secondary stat. There we go. And I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna look at my green ones now. Let's see. Hang on, I'll get some more questions in a minute. Defense and speed. I don't think that's gonna do me much good, but we'll see if I can pull some speed out of that. I don't know if I want to, actually. Defense and speed. Who do I want to have defense that needs speed? I can't think of anybody that wants defense and speed. Raziel Fernandez, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to this community. Dr. Knight 32, welcome to this community. You guys are making this community a better place by subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Health protection, fine. Get more defense and speed. I'm just not sold that I want to keep defense and speed. You know, I'm just not sure I want to keep defense and speed. Tenacity. In fact, I don't want to keep I don't want to bother with these. I don't want to suddenly hit on them and have to upgrade them. You know. Rest of these, I think I might have already cleared all these out. Let's go ahead and sell those two. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Select all. Upgrade to level 9. Or reveal all secondary stats. Okay. Now let's go to all my gray mods. And we're going to scroll through these. I guess I've cleaned these out recently, so these are defense. I think these are actually going to be okay. I don't see anything. I think I've sold a bunch of these here recently. Let's go ahead and select all and upgrade. Reveal all secondary stats. It's going to take them all to 12. Now we can take a look at our mods. But first, I've sold some mods already. So let's go ahead and... I got a bunch of mods in here that I got to claim. From Assault Battles. I can't do it yet. And claim that one. Can I claim these? Yeah, okay. So I gotta sell some more mods. We'll definitely have more mods to sell now that I've done these upgrades. Let's go see what I got. Best droid is Todo. Todo is... Todo? T-O-D-O. I don't know what that's from. What has been your favorite moment playing Gal? Hi, I don't have a favorite moment. I don't know. Hey, Joe Bates. Let's give Joe Bates let's say hello to Joe Bates, one of our Masters level members joining the stream.
Master.
My favorite moment in Galaxy of Heroes, I think for me, I came back to the game after an absence, and let's go ahead and reset this. I came back to the game after an absence. Purple 3, no speed. There's a great filter. Okay, I got these. These all go. Whoa, not that one. That's got speed. Let's go ahead and sell these. I came back to the game after an absence, and I did the Jedi Knight Luke adventure, and my father had recently passed away. And for me, actually I need to highlight these speed ones and make sure I don't, like, sell those. Okay, let's upgrade those 3. For me, playing through, playing through the Jedi Knight Luke journey, which is, no, I don't sell them all. The Jedi Knight Luke journey, which is basically Empire Strikes Back, was really emotional at the time, like... With my father recently passing, I was recalling how he took me to see Empire Strikes Back, and Star Wars was... And going to the movies, really. Star Wars and going to the movies with my dad was always a big thing. And it really got to me. If you guys watch back, it's an old video of me playing the Jedi Knight Luke event. I got very emotional while I did that. I really I really, truly did. I was very emotional. I need to spend some ship energy here. It was very emotional playing through that Jedi Knight Luke event. And yeah, so that was probably the best moment or most memorable thing I've done while playing Galaxy of Heroes is that moment coming back when, you know, and getting emotional on a very small stream or very low viewed video at the time. So again, guys, I'm gonna run behind chat, you know, so it's hard for me to keep up here, but let's see. Hope you could say Droidica, I was Chopper. What do I do with those white tier E mods? Well, if you're early in the game, so if you're early in the game and you have your white or gray mods, we'll go ahead and filter these, manage mods. So an early player with gray mods, let me see if I have any now. I don't think I have any now. Gray level 1, where is it? Gray level 1. Yeah, I don't have any now, but what you would do is early game, the squares, diamonds, and circles, you just sell them. And you upgrade any of the speed arrows and the rest of them you just sell. You're going to keep a lot of the triangles and crosses for gray to try to upgrade them later. Like a health triangle or an offense triangle. Same thing with the cross. Those you can keep for later, but a lot of those you're just going to sell them to get the credits early in the game. So let's go to purple 3, no speed. Did I do that? I think I did that already. Let's go to, we did blue 6, no speed. Let's go to green 9, no speed. Okay, I think I can sell all these except let's upgrade this one. And select all the rest of these and just sell them. So that's what you do. Early game, the gray/white mods. Gray 12, no speed. You're just gonna sell them, but you keep some of the triangles and crosses for the rest of them, and you sell the squares, the circles, and the diamonds in the gray mods early game. Just sell them all. You're just not gonna have the credits to upgrade them ever. You're gonna get more out of getting the credits out of them than putting the credits into them at that point. Something is broken. All right. I felt bad when K2SO died. Yeah, didn't we all? I owe you an apology. You, Louie. Okay. Louie and Lee are talking Formula 1 racing. My favorite droid is Gonk. I'm lagging way too hard. The next Lightspeed packs are the same 5 and less. Jenny Revan, Darth Revan. That's Kyle Zubalitis is making a prediction there. Report I said so. Okay, yeah. I love my quack. I know a lot of you guys love cats. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you love cats. And I don't dislike you. I just dislike cats. It's primarily, guys, I'm just allergic to cats. There's no getting around it. I'm just allergic to cats. And you can't avoid that. Now, I have a lot of... Okay, this is going to go. I don't know why I upgraded that. Accuracy, goodbye. Since I'm allergic to cats and I have asthma, they make me not able to breathe. I'm going to keep one accuracy arrow there just in case. So when I get around a cat, I can't breathe, guys. So it's just going to be automatic. And my dad was allergic to cats, although he didn't have asthma, but he was allergic to cats. So it's kind of a history of us. When we walk into a room, let's go and select all. And then I'm going to upgrade all of these to level 12, or no, to 15. Okay, and then we're going to, I need to get my gray 15 with speed. Ooh, I don't have a set for that. Let's make a, so I'm going to change this to 15, equal to 15. And I'm going to save the filter as gray 15 speed. Confirm there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to filter mods. We're going to do all my gray 15 speed, which I'm going to go ahead and select all except for these. I can't do that, can I? I wish I could, like, slice a whole bunch at the same time. So deselect all. So let's sort by speed here. I don't like this. Can I find another potency cross in here? I'll have to look for that later. So let's go ahead and do some... Let's go ahead and let's slice this one. See if I can get some speed. I'm just wasting. That's a waste. I gotta fix that later. Let's go ahead and slice this one. I like this mod. If If I don't hit speed the second time, I'm out. Okay, we're out on that one. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, let's go ahead. I guess I'll do that one. Slice. Slice. No, I will sell it later maybe. Okay, let's pull this one. Slice. No speed. No speed so far. Hey man, this is the brutality of working mods, is you're just gonna have a lot of non-speed hits here. Okay, there was one speed. Let's try it again. No. I'm gonna keep that one, but that's rough. Let's see. I don't know anything about Formula One. The last Formula One driver I even remember his name was Arie Luyendyk, and that's been 30 years probably, so I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. How are you going to survive in Chromium? Only one GL and a bunch of unfinished teams. Put your GL on defense on the bottom wall. Get a nice little datacron to stick with that GL, and then cross your fingers. That's all you can really do. Hope that your GL holds. If you got really good mods on your GL, you might be able to hold them off, and then maybe you kill some of their teams, but that's really the way to go with the GL in Chromium. Your other option, Swolfman, is if you have Executor, you hold it all for offense, put Executor on defense, and cross your fingers. Chromium, I find, is really difficult, and it's going to get even more difficult now with all the Rey and Kylo teams. So Chromium, you climb out of Bronzium, and you don't really need a Galactic Legend. You could use the Executor or one Galactic Legend will climb you out of Bronzium. And then all of a sudden you're in the middle of people with 2, 3, 4 Galactic Legends, and it's really tough. So pick one place to put a defensive wall, and then just pour everything else into offense is how you try to survive that stuff. Hey, we're a little bit light on the likes so far, so let's do the liking and subscribing, everyone. Check your subscribe button, make sure it's pushed. Throw the likes on. We're at 35 likes and 141 folks on, so do the liking and do the subscribing. Have you watched any kids shows like Steven Universe, The Owl House, or any others? I'm 16 and I love them. I don't even know what those shows are. The last time I was in the mode of watching kids shows was The Wiggles and Teletubbies and Bear in the Big Blue House. That was my last experience with watching kids shows. Got it. One hit there. Nope. I'm gonna keep that, but I'm not excited about it. Crit damage. Let me hit this one. I could use. There we go. There's 10 speed. Come on, baby. Let's go. Give me one more. Hit me. So the last time that I was really into kids shows, it's been a minute. It's probably been 20 years. Something like that. So Bear in the Big Blue House. We watched Out of the Box. Of course, we're watching some Elmo. I'm going to start... Yeah, we'll try this one here. I'm going to start maybe saving some of these. So it's been a minute since I watched. I don't know what what is it? Steven Universe and Owl House? I don't know what those are. Men in Black 2. Drive my wife nuts with... Well, I make all the movie references too, which also drives my wife nuts, but I didn't catch that one, so congratulations. There's a deep... This is why I didn't want to do this. I didn't really want to upgrade this and hit speed. I'm just going to sell that. HK47 was annoying. Sarcasm mode, good job. What is the difference between true damage and special damage? I don't know. Let's look it up. SWGH, true damage. Let's see what true damage... Let's do a little Google search here. What is true damage? True damage is damage that passes resistance. It does... If you do 100 damage, they have 50 arm. Normally you do 50 damage, but with true damage, it does 100. That makes sense. And it can't crit, so you pass through their defense. Okay, so let's look up SWGH special damage. Special damage is increased by tactics. Physical damage is increased by your primary stat, strength, agility, use the character's. Special damage is increased by tactics no matter what, and uses a character's special critical chance and resistance penetration, and is reduced by the target's resistance. So true damage just goes through resistance, armor, it goes through all of it. Special damage is increased by tactics, but still impacted by maybe armor and resistance. So there's your answer to that. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Have I ever heard of the game Ark? And I don't. And if not, what do you think is the? No, I know what Ark is. Ark is a first-person shooter. You're going out there, you're gathering materials. You start off as just a naked person in the land, and you're trying to build yourself up. I'm just gonna sell these 5-speed. Well, 5-speed. I'm gonna try. Yeah, we'll sell that. My son has played Ark. I've never played it. I'm not really a first-person shooter. I don't really have a lot of skill sets there, so it doesn't really fall into my skill sets, but I get it. You collect a bunch of stuff, you go out there, it's a free-for-all. People are stealing your stuff, they're killing you to steal your stuff. So, yeah, I know what Ark is. I know what Ark is. That's nice. Give me another speed hit there. Okay, there we go. Give me another one. Ah! Alright, one more time. Let's try this. Ah! So, okay, let me try here. A potency cross. This is more important than the other ones. No, this is where I want the hits. Okay, there's 9. If I can hit this once more, it actually can go on my Sith Eternal, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Do I need more potency crosses in here? God, this is a lot of work. Especially while I'm talking, you know? This is a lot of work while you're talking about stuff. Okay, that's actually better. Hit me again. Come on. I'm gonna slice that. Come on! Come on! You suck, game. Man, none! Let's calibrate that, and let's dump the defense, since it's not a percentage. Give me speed. No! So far, this modding session has been pretty bad. Good lord. I mean, keep, I guess. I'll try and calibrate one more. 40. I don't think I want to spend that. Hey, Miguel Dos Santos, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. You're making this community a better place. Looking for another potency cross. Let me see what I got as far as, let's reset the default. I'm going to go look at anything that I got that's a potency, health and potency primary, filter mods. What do I got here? That's 11. I just did that one. I'm trying to pull some more speed out of one of these so I can put it on my Sith Eternal. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this one. This has got some potential. There's 9. This is going really poorly, guys. Okay, here's 4 speed. I can't hit anything, dude. I'm actually gonna sell that. Okay, here's another potency one. 9. 13. 17. Let's go, baby. 18, let's go. This is going on Sith Eternal now. Come on, give me another speed. I feel the need. Come on! Come on! There we go. There we go. Let's pop that sucker on Sith Eternal right now. Let me look at Sith Eternal's mods to make sure I got anything else to improve there as well. Okay, so this has 24 speed. What was I looking at before? I just wasted my time. Oh no. Let's see here. What's the best order to relic your CLS team? Probably... that's a weird question. I think just whatever order you get them in. I think CLS is the most important relic. Then probably... the rest of them. It's probably then Han and Chewie are second, because you can get by with like a Gear 12 Chewpio and a Gear 12 3PO for a while. I would say probably 3PO is next, then Chewpio is the last. But Han first, then Han and Chewie, and then Chewpio and 3PO were the last two. I love all the droids. Upgraded a few 4 dots. Meat bags of... I upgraded a few 4 dots in there? Oh, well. I thought I had that Guten Morgen, Nachmittag. Is it morning or... No, what's Nachmittag? I don't know what that is. I guess it's afternoon for you. It's afternoon for you. Nachmittag, after midday. Afternoon for you and morning for me, yes. I just upgraded some green 4-dot mods. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Told you guys, there's no way for me to keep up with chat with all the questions. I'm doing my best here. Wow, I'm way behind. I'm way behind. Let's see, I saw that. I got that, Arl. So, let me look at some mods here I need to upgrade. Let's find a character whose mods need to improve. I preach on that, don't I? Let's practice what I preach here. What if I can find a better speed, diamond for old Kylo here? Well, there's one at 25 speed right there. That's better. Oh, let's go ahead and let's put Rex's on there. That goes on Kylo. Hasn't been helping me much anyway. Except there's a bunch of offense here I'm going to be removing. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to remove that offense. I got nothing else with offense. I think I might be better off with 19 speed and 5% offense, but let's see if I can hit something else here. 11, that's not great. 9, 8, let's try this one. Okay. Okay. Actually, if I hit 5, it's going to be barely faster than my current one. This sucks. I'm not doing well in mods today here. What's she at? 5 speed, 9 speeder, potency, offense. Let's try that. Okay, 13. Oh, I gotta remove it from Hera. I can't do that here, can I? Let's see. What would the Lightspeed bundles be? I think it's going to be the same 5, and then you might see some mods and Zetas upgrading stuff for the, or maybe you might see a finalizer pack. So same 5, maybe a finalizer pack, maybe you'll get a mod pack, maybe you'll get some Zetas and Omicrons, because everybody needs Zetas and Omicrons right now. That's what they would capitalize on. Is it worth having all 3 Omis on Starkiller? I don't really know. I haven't played a lot with Starkiller now. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at Starkiller just to read his Omicrons here. I think a lot of people think that it's not, and you want just the last one primarily. But let's take a look. I don't even have him on this account. So, let's just go to swgh.gg. Okay, let's look at these Omicron. Come on, man. Okay. Not this. This is... While in Grand Arenas, while unleashed, dispel all debuffs on all allies, and the buff immunity and healing immunity can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. I mean, I guess the big thing about that is by the time you get past Unleashed, a lot of the rest of the team is already dead, so dispelling all debuffs on them isn't all that big of a deal. And buff immunity and healing immunity can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. That's alright. Let's see. This one is, while in Grand Arenas, dispel all buffs on all enemies. That's probably better. This one, the one you've got to have is down here, there's much conflict in you. That just makes the team work. So you got to do that one. I would say the next best one is going to be this dispel all buffs on all enemies. And then the last one, if you want to get it kind of like a nice to have, is this last one. While in Grand Arenas, you know, dispel all debuffs on all, getting the buff, and the buff immunity and healing immunity can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. That's what I would say for that one. Who or what do you think you like to play? Hey Nooch, what brand of toothpaste? I use Crest. I don't know how many dentists recommend it. Which ones I have? There's much conflict one. Okay, there you go. That's what we just went over. What's everyone's top 3 Star Wars games outside of Galaxy of Heroes? I was always a big fan of Galactic Battlegrounds. You guys watch me play that game a lot. Let's do something here. I need to, actually, I don't have... Who do I need to really fix their mods on this account? Let's take a look at some characters and find a character I need to work on. So I think I've got a lot of speed on Maul here. Offense, 16, that could use some work. Let's see if we can improve a couple of things here for Maul. I don't really want to upgrade that. Let's go find a cross with offense. And do I need... Okay, so let's find an offense primary cross. Sort by speed. Okay, what fastest one on Cat? I don't want to move that. Dark Trooper, I could probably switch that one over, but let's see what we got down here. I hit a speed. No. Hit a speed. No. Hit a speed. There we go. That's going on Maul. Well, how about them apples? There we go. That one worked out. We only added 5 speed with that? Really? All right, let's check for this. Let's go filter offense diamonds and let's see what we got. So I have 16 speed here, 19 there, which is that's okay. This doesn't look too promising. Let's try this one. Nah. That doesn't look promising either. Actually, I don't really need speed on Droidica. Let's enhance this and see if we can get this one on Maul. Let's try that. No, let's calibrate. We'll lose the potency here. That doesn't help. Boy, my calibrating is not working today. Ah, fine. I'm going to not change that. 18 speed there. Tenacity, crit chance, offense. I'm going to add this one. I'm going to add that to Maul. Let's make Maul better. So now we can go through and we can go to our Droidica. So yeah, Galactic Battlegrounds was a go-to. I played a lot of Rogue Squadron back in the day. And after that, I played the original arcade game where you would sit in a big box and you'd fly through the Death Star trench. So I'd say that over time, over the expanse of time, those are probably my 3 favorite Star Wars games. Galactic Battlegrounds, Rogue Squadron, and the arcade game, the original arcade game for Star Wars. A Lightspeed pack, but for levels. What, to get you to level 85? No, I can do that. That's the Hyperdrive bundle. Cried like a baby when I saw Lion King as a kid. Alright. Which is the worst? That's... we covered that swiftly. So, Battlefront. What neutral characters you like seeing? That's a good question. What neutral characters? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. What are some neutral characters? Give me some ideas. I don't have any ideas of any. What is the flight speed, airspeed, velocity to unladen swallow? African or European? I know you get that joke, Solomon Grundy. All right, so what neutral... I don't know what neutral characters I'd like to see. I'd like to see more. I think Wampa should be neutral. I definitely think they should change Wampa to neutral. I don't know any of the other characters in the game. I don't know enough about the characters to say some of the other ones should be neutral. Wampa should absolutely be a neutral character. I know they didn't have it. They could make that change. And it could impact datacrons and stuff, but I don't know how it wouldn't really be a negative to the game. Let's see. Yes. Thank you, Oxlane. Oxlane has joined the stream. I know I'm slow today, guys, but let's say hello to your pal and mine, Masters level member, Oxlane. Stinky the Hut. Should I remove... I need to remod most of my roster. Would you recommend removing the majority of them and starting fresh? I'm going to say no. You know, some mods on a character is better than no mods on a character. So you're better off taking a character that has bad mods. Let's I need to get my Droidica modded up here. You're better off taking a character that has bad mods and working on their mods one character at a time. Oh, I didn't remove that? Where did I remove that mod from? I guess I just upgraded a mod and put it onto Maul? Yeah, I don't see any removed mods. Okay. Do I have the right mods on Grievous? I just don't know where I need to work on my mods on this account. That's where I want to be. I could enhance that. That'll give me some extra health. Nothing like some more health on Grievous. Can't hurt. I don't want protection. So I think you should... Let's do something here. Let me look at some characters. I'm gonna look through this list, like all my characters, and see who's a character that I'm using a lot that I need to fix their mods. Hey Adi, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. You're making this channel a better place with your sub. That Han Solo mods aren't great, but I don't know if I need to fix those. Veers isn't great. 3PO and Chewie. I want an offense set on 3PO and Chewie, so let's do this. Let's change this up here. Let's just find some offense mods for 3PO and Chewie. Let's go ahead and filter, sort by speed. Let me find an offense arrow that I can apply. Let's go ahead and apply that. Crit damage, I'm kind of probably going to stick with that one. Although that's a pretty nice mod. Actually, let's do this. Didn't hit on that speed. Let's go ahead and calibrate one time on the health. Jeff Bezos has been a member for 5 months. Is that all? It feels like more than that. Let's try one more time on that health. See if we can get some more speed on there. Oh, there we go. Up to 20. I'll take that. Keep changes. All right, we'll keep that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and assign that one. I think we're going to stick with this tenacity mod here. What do I got here? 13 speed, 15 speed. There we go. That's where we'll put that one. Did I put a mod on? I guess that was Maul's old mod. 13 speed there. Let's see what we got. Do I have anything I can upgrade? Let's try this one. 5 months. Do I enjoy the original trilogy because of how it was written or because of the age I watched it? That's a really great question. I think it's a bias. I think it's just an automatic bias that we all have, that those are the movies I grew up on. They're the originals. I do believe they are written better. I think it's hard for... Wow, that was nice. I think it'd be really hard for anybody to dispute that the original trilogy is written better than the prequels and the sequels, especially the sequels, but it's difficult for me to imagine that someone can try to argue that the prequels are written better than the original trilogy. So, but I think there's a bias. I think we're all biased for what we grew up on, what we love. So yeah, I think that's a great question, and I think that's why. Let's say hello to Dank Ideals. You just joined the stream. I know I'm missing some folks here because I'm so far behind.
I sense a presence I haven't felt since.
Dank Ideals.
You have become a rival!
For those who are joining, whenever we do Ask Me Anything, it just always runs. I'm always running behind chat. There's no way to keep up with chat because I'm really trying to give real answers to everybody's questions. I don't want to just give, I don't want to give like a passing answer. I want to really make sure I really give solid answers. So that was, by the way, that was a nice upgrade on Chupio there. That was a really nice, and that's what I think you should do. So if your mods suck on your whole roster, don't just scrap them all and start from scratch. Start with one character at a time, fix their mods, and move on to the next one. That's what you do. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to switch accounts here. And, well, let me take a look here. I'm going to go to Droidica's mods, and I want to make Droidica slower. So let's do that. I don't want any speed. I want to get as little speed on this. So I got my offense already filtered. There's a 3 speed. I kind of want to get some offense secondaries though. But I will settle in this case for a 3 speed one. So let's do that. Take it to 6 dots for the offense. You got 4 speed now. I'm going to assign that. So we're reducing Droidica's speed here. We're reducing Droidica's speed. Do I have... let's keep checking this. I don't want that 14 speed. That's what I was looking at. I don't want a 14 speed offense mod on there. I'm actually going to assign this one here. And then I'm going to enhance it so I get some more defense on there. That's fine. Okay, then let's go down here. 10 speed is too much there also. Can I get around it? 10 speed there is the slowest I got. Let's see if I can go slower with this one. I'm trying not to hit speed here. There we go. There we go. So we'll assign this one. That's my last 6 dot upgrade today. So we reduced our speed there. This is all right. That's where I want that one. I don't think I've got another offense. That's unfortunate down there. Well, there's a 5-speed offense. Let's go ahead and... I can't enhance it to 6 dots, though. I'm out of that. So, I'm going to leave that one where it is. Let's filter by... this and offense primaries into this slot. No, I don't want to change that out. How about this? See, I'll probably want to move one of these up later, but I can't get it to 6 dot right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that where it is. So we just slowed down our Droidica. Now let's go look at and once I get done with this, I'm going to flip over to Nooch 2 Hyper. We're going to put some mods on those Resistance and First Order characters. So let's sort this by offense mods again. Okay. So I have 8 speed here. There's 14. Let's go ahead and change that out. 7 speed there. 9. That's a little better, I guess. We'll hang on a second. Offense and offense. More speed up here. Let's go ahead and try one here. No. That's speed. Offense and offense down here. I kind of want to leave that, but that's kind of ugly. I don't want to upgrade that. That's ugly. Well, let's see if we can get an offense here. 10 speed's better than 7. Let's do that, and then let's see if we can find a health one here with offense primary. All right. 10 speed, that's better. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the work we're going to do right now on this account. Let me go over and just check all my mods. Let's get rid of those 4-dot mods, everybody. Sorry, I know I upgraded some 4-dot mods. Do I have any here? It's 1 to 4-dot. Oh! Well, I need to get those off these characters and then just sell them all. Well, that's 15 speed on Poggle, actually. Look at that bad boy. 26 speed there. I can go to Biston and, let's get the ones off Biston and, Wrecker there. Let's go over to the roster. Maybe start a new account rushing for Leia after getting only the new character's journey G. Are you guys telling me to do that? Alright. Buddy, I got 3 accounts right now. I'm loaded up. I ain't starting anything new right now. No way. Selling all no speed mods. What about characters like Ness? Yeah, I don't think you want to, and I don't think you just don't think you want to do that. You're better off picking one character that you need to work on, and upgrading that. Who did I want to go to here? Biston. I just don't think you should sell all your mods. You should pick one character at a time, upgrade their mods, and fix their mods, rather than just selling all the mods you got. So let's remove that. Let's replace it with something. Let me get an unassigned mod here. Sort by speed. I mean, might as well put some speed on Biston, right? I don't want to give him 16 speed. That's got some value, though. Let's put this on him. Okay, and let's go to Wrecker. I just think you should fix one character at a time and sell the mods from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a character that has a not, like a full set on them with no extra speed is better than a character that's, you know, you're better than that character with no mods on them at all. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to think and answer questions at the same time, guys. Alright, so that's all I'm saying. You're better off having some mods in that character rather than no mods in that character. Why do I have an offense mod on Wrecker here? Not that it matters, he's not upgraded or anything, so let's do this. Just get, go ahead and, I don't want a crit chance there. Crit chance again, what's up with that? Crit damage. I just want a good, there we go, let's just go ahead and enhance that. Let's go ahead and change out Lobot's mods while we're at it. Do you think it's worth collecting newer characters, Marin, Rex, Captain Rex, Zori, etc. for a new player before first GL? I think that's case by case. I actually think that with the addition of Captain Rex, where was I going? Lobot. With the addition of Captain Rex, hey, Titan Destiny XD, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Your neighbors thank you. Your family thanks you. Your better half. Everybody thanks you, man. Thanks for subscribing. I actually think that I don't know that Marin is worth farming right now. Although, you know, if you're gonna put together an assault battles, if you've already got Night Sisters, Marin would be worth farming. If you've already got Resistance, Zori would be worth farming. And I think that Captain Rex right now, among that whole group, is probably the one that makes the absolute most sense to farm if you're going to farm a character. Just because... Hang on. Captain Rex, you're going to go get those Phoenix. I think you should maybe go get those Phoenix. I'm just going to add this. I don't care. I think that Captain Rex team with an early Phoenix team is now viable. I think it's viable. You guys know that I was preaching against... do I have another 4-dot mod on? Who else did I have 4-dot mods on? I think that's viable. Phoenix with Captain Rex. You know, you have Hera, Sabine, I guess, fits in there. Chopper and Ezra or Kanan. That's just, with Captain Rex, it's a really great team now. It's just a really great team now. So I do think Captain Rex is worth it. The other ones are just going to be case by case. I'm not answering questions about Israel and Palestine. I think the whole situation is awful. The one thing I will say about the Israel-Palestine situation is that we've been trying to fix this for thousands of years, guys. This is thousands of years in the making, and whatever happens now is not going to fix that situation. It's never going to be fixed, and I hate saying that. It's a horrible situation. I think that unfortunately the modern day situation was only going to end this way, and I think it's horrible. I think it's all horrible, but I'm not going to get into who I support. I don't think it's black or white on either side, so just stop being allergic to cats. Hey, we'll get cat, Drew. Too true. Hey, this is all questions. AE, any question is welcome here, but I'm not going to get deep into politics on stuff. GLA Leviathan, Tassos, please. If you continue to spam this, I'm going to ban you. And you may have already gotten banned by one of my mods at this point. You can't spam chat. Especially when I'm going through every question. I'm looking at every question. GLA or Leviathan? I gotta see a roster. I can't make a decision based on... I have to see the roster to see what's on the roster. It could be Leviathan, it could be GLA. And if you're going to do either one of those, you're either going to be spending or you're deep into the game, so... A question for Nooch. Lee, I did much better in Galactic Power-based Grand Arena. However, I'm a massive fan of the ladder-based Grand Arena we have now. Oh, really? Okay, so one of the few. I think it's better now. What are your feelings on ladder? I think Grand Arena was better before. Grand Arena was better before for the players. You know, we could go in there and... It just felt much better to play against other players in your bracket that had a similar galactic power. You try to climb up through those players and perform and do a great job. It just felt better. With that said, it was not better for Capital Games because people were like, people were mastering. You know, it was AP Games. People were mastering. I'm leaving that thing on Poggle, and I'm leaving the other ones here. So I'll go ahead and sell these. Now let's go ahead and find... I'm going to find all mods with no speed. So let's just... Do I have just no speed? I'm just going to do unassigned. Level 15 unassigned. Okay. And I'm going to go with no speed. Any level 15 mods that are unassigned that don't have speed, let's pull them all up. Let's add more to that filter. I want all these primary stats except for speed. Okay, now let's filter it. None. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm going to switch accounts here while we're answering questions. We're going to go... I'm going to put a bunch of mods on my non-modded First Order, Resistance, and Star Killer characters that I'm going to go mod my Lightspeed bundle characters on Nooch 2 Hyper now. So, I enjoyed, and I think most people enjoyed the old Grand Arena better, but as far as the game, the reason they changed it, now Grand Arena encourages galactic power growth. By the way, guys, if you're interested in merch, which I know nobody is, I got these new pieces out there that I'm going to be wearing on the channel now, over on in the merch channel. So, anyway, I would prefer the old Grand Arena, but it's not changing back. It's never changing back. Ever, 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 ever. Open a Bronzium pack, reset the server connection. Does opening Bronzium packs reset the server connection? By the way, on this account, I've got 42k. I did like 60k last night. Does opening Bronzium packs reset the server? I've never heard of that. Any thoughts of the next GL? I think that the next GL is going to be either a scoundrel or a separatist. If you look at all the factions we have, if you look at our factions, Bounty Hunters have a Galactic Legend. Clone Troopers doesn't work. Look at the big factions. Empire has a Galactic Legend. First Order. Galactic Republic. Hut Cartel, but that's Bounty Hunter. I'm looking for the big factions, not these small off, you know. Jedi have a Galactic Legend. No. Rebel now have a Galactic Legend. Resistance have one. Scoundrel does not, and there's a lot of scoundrels. Separatists do not, and there's a lot of separatists. Sith have a couple of galactic legends. One mainly, Sith Eternal. So for me, I think the next two galactic legends are going to be a separatist and a scoundrel. I mean, look at all the scoundrels, guys. The scoundrels go on for days. And you have characters like Young Han, Mob Enforcer, Kira. Hondo doesn't really have a specific home. He kind of wanders around. There's a lot of scoundrels at Gamorrean Guard that don't really fit anywhere. I could totally see a scoundrel galactic legend like a Han Solo. Why not like a Han Solo? We have a lot of Hans in the game, but you could definitely have a Han Solo galactic legend. Trying to think of who else could be a scoundrel galactic legend, and separatists. I mean, you could bring up with a Grievous galactic legend or like a Darth Sidious galactic legend. There could be a lot of them, but separatists and scoundrels kind of stick out to me like a sore thumb. Then, of course, you could have the Revan Reborn for the Old Republic and New Republic, although they just did the Leviathan, which got a bunch of people to Relic 9, you know, some of their Sith Empires, so I don't know if that would be, you know, in the works. How do you get so much slicing materials? Do we almost two? Well, I've been saving up forever. I'll show you here. I haven't worked on mods, you know, in detail. I've not really worked on mods in a real way in a long time, and so I've just been saving up slicing materials for a long time. You know, guys, I gotta tell you, managing 3 accounts, it just takes up, and streaming and working full time, it just takes up a lot of my time. So I just haven't really invested a lot of time, and that's how I get all it's just time. I've just been saving up for a long time. So let's start here. Let's go and do some mods. Did you guys ban Tassos? I'm doing it. I know I'm behind here. You're going in timeout, Tassos. You can't do that, man. And hey, mods, if somebody's doing that, spamming chat, just ban them. Maybe not ban them, but put them in timeout. For the God's sake. Let's see here. Ari Lyndike wasn't Formula One, he was IndyCar. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying, Lita. I don't know anything about the sport. I don't even know if it's a sport. It's more of an athletic competition. Do I have a favorite video game other than Galaxy Heroes, even if you don't play it anymore? Back in the day, you guys know, I'm an original video game guy. I was here when they started. My favorite game to play in the arcade was Galaga. And like, if I find a Galaga machine somewhere and I got some time, I'll pump some quarters into a Galaga machine and have some fun. I love Galaga. Galaga was the game for me back in the day. I loved that game, dude. I loved that game. It was tremendous. Chris Hardy has joined the stream. Let's give him a Hardy Masters member. Welcome. Where are we here? In the midnight hour, she cried... with a rebel yell. In the midnight hour, babe. With a rebel yell. That's for you, Chris Hardy. Good to see you. Hey, Willie, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. You're making this community a better place by subscribing. So yeah, I'd say Galaga. I mean, it's really a classic for me. Whenever I see Galaga, I jump into it. Now let's look at my bad mod situation. Let's mod Captain Rex. Let's mod Captain Rex. He's modded for speed, right? Isn't that what we want? I have a lot of modding to do on this roster. A lot of modding. Health and speed. Crit damage, health, speed... 58% speed, so it's all speed. Okay, so let's get a speed set on Captain Rex here. Actually, I can probably sell some of these. Let's manage our mods first, guys. Hold on, let's get some mods sold here. What do you think Capital Games is going to do for Revenge of the Sith anniversary in 2025? What anniversary is it? The 20th anniversary? Boy, that's 2 years away. I don't know. God, it's so disappointing that Jar Jar and young Obi-Wan... I mean, we don't have any Phantom Menace stuff in this game right now. And they're starting off 2024 with more Mandalorian stuff. I really want Phantom Menace stuff in the game, you know what I mean? Let's go with our gold level ones here. Hey Taz, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Every subscription we get is appreciated by me. I love and appreciate all you guys. You make this is a community. This is not just me sitting here doing stuff. This is a community. So when you add to this community by subscribing and by liking videos or by doing things, you know, it makes me, it really warms my, I'm not kidding, it really warms my heart. Let's go ahead and upgrade these all to level 12 and see what we got. Let's go ahead and get those gold level 12. Oh, I don't have a filter for that. Let's say equal to level 12. Let's save this filter. Gold level 12. Okay. Okay, there's a nice mod. That worked out well. This did not. Let's sort by speed. We're gonna sell some of these too. These 3-speed jokers down here, they're getting sold. 5-speed, 4-speed, you can go. That could actually, no. 5-speed, go, go, go. Get out, get out, get out. 8-speed. Let's get rid of the 7 speeds for now. We'll sell those. All right, I'm gonna do a bunch of selling first. Then we will get to, then we'll go and mod some of these guys. Where's my purple? Purple level 1, unassigned. So I don't know what they're gonna do for Revenge of the Sith anniversary. Hey guys, by the way, I got delivery coming today, so I've got my thing on. It starts screaming at me, and then I got a guy at the door. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna grab all these, and we're gonna upgrade them to just to reveal all secondary stats. Then we will filter this to. Do I have purple level 3? Purple level 3. There we go. Unassigned. Anything without speed is going. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, that's not without speed. Goodbye. 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 Let's go ahead and upgrade that arrow. Where was that? Here we go. Okay, now let's filter out blue level 6. Actually, go blue level 1. I got plenty of credits. I don't feel like going through these. Let's just go ahead and upgrade them all to level 6. Let's see what we got. Blue level 6. Sort by speed. Thank you. Let's do it this way. I could actually filter this with no speed, but I'm just doing it this way because I'm already like 2/3 of the way into this. I could have easily just filtered out no speed, but I better check my arrows there. Hang on. Do I have any speed arrows here? Yeah, I should use a filter. Oh well. Okay, no. Alright. That is a lot of mods with no speed, boys and girls. This is going to be a lot of credits here. Yowza! Holy cow. Good lord, man. Hey, by the way, I've had some comments on the, the video where I talk about giving away, guys, I'm giving away Lightspeed bundles. I'm going to give away the base Lightspeed bundle to 10 winners. People are telling me, make it $11, let's make it $10 for that. I'm going to work with whoever wins, and we're going to give them enough money wherever they are to buy the lowest level Lightspeed. So if you are interested in in getting Lightspeed bundles and you want to enter the contest, don't hold back because you live somewhere else. You don't live in America. Just enter that. Let's get the arrows here. Let's see what I got. Okay, I can sell all of those. Can I? No. I'm just gonna sell that. Sell this, sell this. Okay. So don't not enter because you don't live in America. Enter the contest. Enter the contest. Okay, we're gonna upgrade all these secondary stats. Let's go ahead and filter these by green. Level 9, unassigned. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're sorted by sort by speed. And we'll do this. Let's filter it this time. I'm not going through this time. Here we go. Speed, no speed, filter. Select all. Let's check for arrows. I don't have any arrows. I checked that already. So these are all going to get sold. Let's see here. I heard for GL Ray, only counters are another Ray or Star Killer. Are there any others? Well, yeah. C tends to work. You can counter her with Kylo. Gas works in the right situation. No, that's not true with GL Ray, that the only counters are another Ray or Star Killer. Kenobi with Cat would counter. I'd imagine you can counter with Lord Vader. I've never tried it, but I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. All right, let's go to now Gray level 1s. Let's filter out our arrows first, like before. Like, I don't want an offense arrow with a health primary. I have no use for that. Speed arrow with health primary, no use for that. Those can just go. If I want an offense arrow, I want an offense primary. Health with speed. Yeah, that's just... There you go. Speed. Crit avoidance with health is good. No, no, no. I know I could roll those speeds. There you go. Offense with offense. That's what I want. I know I could roll these speeds with offense, see if I get speeds. I'm just not doing that. Crit avoidance. No, no, no. Yes. No, no, no. And the rest of these, let's go ahead and do these. The speed ones, we're just going to take up to 30 or 15. Okay, done. And then these will just follow with everything else. So, select all, upgrade to 12, okay. Let me get our gray 12. Sort by speed. Flip it over. I gotta do this. I can't do this. So let's anything doesn't have speed. No speed. Filter. Select all. There's no arrows in here. I already did those. So let's just go ahead and sell all these. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go find... Oh wait, let's go to my blue level 6 now. Ugh! Look at all these crap mods I got on characters. Oh no. I wish I could just select them all and unassign them. Let's see here. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Somebody's in there with the wiggles. What speed is my Bodhi? I don't know. Let's see here. For this game, should you go for defense or speed? Speed, 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 Alec Barton. Speed, 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 Alec Barton. Just made it back from Spain. Good, Lewis. Did you enjoy your trip to Spain? That's great. I'm glad you're back. Let's see here. Will I get Cup to Relic? I'm not doing Cup Relic 9. That's not happening. Not me. I'm not doing meme relics. That's not what I'm doing. My credit card information is I have a credit card, Chris. Or Chips and Doinks. Just got Darth Vader Gear 12. They have Merciless data. There you go. Get it done. He's my second Gear 12. Should I try to? Yes. Relic 13 Vader applies. Not only is he a great character for early game and even into the mid game, but you need him for Jedi Knight Luke, who leads you to Jedi Master Luke and Jabba. You need him for the Executor. He's just and you need him for Lord Vader. You need him for, so he applies a lot of places. He's just really good to have in your roster. Have you ever used the Grand Ivory on? Never heard of that. Let's see. Remember Sunday Night Movie back in the day? I still have my tape copy of New Hope. Yeah, man. It used to be a thing. Like, you would get You would get movies, Sunday night movies, Saturday night movies, Friday night movies, Saturday morning cartoons, Thursday night must-see TV on NBC. You know, TV was a scheduled thing. TV was appointment. You know, now the way it is, TV is just something you sit down and binge for one evening, but it used to be that everybody was in their chair, their butts in seat, BIS or AIS. You know, you'd be in the seat watching TV. The whole country's watching shows at the same time. You had shows like MASH or Carol Burnett or Bob Newhart. I'm sure you had stuff in Europe like, man, I don't know if Fawlty Towers was a really popular when it was out, but, you know, TV shows that were really popular, everybody sat down to watch them at the same time because you didn't get to watch them at another time. Now, then VCRs came out, you could record them and watch them later, but that still wasn't the same. It took a lot of work. You're having to fast forward through commercials and pause and everything. So yeah, everybody used to sit down and watch the same TV shows at the same time. So yeah, it was a different world back then. I'm catching up here. How are you so low with Slice Mats? I answered that. Ark is not really a first-person shooter, more a dino collector. Oh wait, what's the game I'm thinking of? What's the game where you start off just naked and on your own, and you gotta kill somebody to get clothes, and you have to go and you kind of collect a lot of stuff like Minecraft, but it's all weapons and walls, and you can build a house, and people can attack you and take it from you? That's not Ark? What is that game? Rust! Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jesus the Fourth. Rust is the game I'm thinking of. Ark, you're right. Ark is the prehistoric game. You make dinosaurs. Rust is the game I'm thinking of. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm a girl, Tommy, Vigo, everybody. Yeah, thank you. I have thought about playing Rust on this channel at some point down the road, just because I think you guys would just lose your minds with me getting killed. I would just die so much. I would just die. Have you played any of the Total War games? I don't know what Total War games are. Sorry, Dank Ideals. Have I seen Andor? I love Andor. Andor is probably the best thing overall that Disney has done. I'm lacking offensive speed mods. Well, go get them. News, I started a new second account. I was thinking of building Veers for Darkseid and Bastardized Lightside. What do you think? Hey, man, you know I love Veers. You know I harp on Veers Troopers all of the time. And Bastila Jedi's Lightside, I mean, that's a classic way to go. It's a way to get you through Galactic War early on if you're playing free-to-play. So, hey, man, go for it. I think it's going to help you. It can't hurt you. It doesn't really lead you a specific direction if you farm both those teams, but I get doing Lightside and Darkside. So, yeah, go for it, Zion. Have you missed? We're not doing roster reviews today, or rooster reviews either. Hi, go. Let's see here. I have a Plymouth Rock. You have a Plymouth Rock, but it's plumage, but I don't know what that means. Is that is Plymouth Rock like a rock you get in Rust? What? Yeah, what? Says Crow Lawyer with Crow Lawyer there. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom in a minute. I can feel it coming, man. Let's see here. How am I doing? I'm doing fine, Darth Kenobi. Thanks for asking. I'm happy to be here with you guys. You are the best, so relaxed. Well, that's right, Miglo. I am the best. I am relaxed. I am wise. All those things are true. All these things are true. I'm the best, I'm relaxed, and I am wise. Swagalicious Vettel, welcome to the channel, by the way. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom here, guys. I was looking at regular Palp. I figured that out, Dom. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, why did I want to put potency on C? I don't know, what was I thinking there? My brain just wasn't working, man. My brain, for some reason, jumped to potency on C. I don't know, it just wasn't thinking there. Man, I'm not caught up. I'm way behind. I'm still way behind. Still way behind. Holy cow. Everybody's yelling at me that I was looking at Emperor. Like, everybody's putting caps, I was looking at Emperor Palpatine. Yes, that was done. Dumb. His stream is broken. Well, by all means, just sit there and stare at don't refresh it or close the browser. You know, this is a frustration of mine in general. My family will call me and they'll say, my phone's not working, and I'll say, did you try shutting it down and restarting it? No. Well, just do that. You're stressing out over nothing. If you just shut it down and restart it, it'll probably work. And 95% of the time, that's what works. If the stream's not working for you, shut it down and restart it. You know, that's just what you do. That's just what you do. Let's see here. Guten Tag, Chisa. Should I Zeta? I'm already to afternoon's McNockmatog. That's how far behind I am. Should I Zeta First Order Resistance first? I'm looking for the better Grand Arena offense. I think you should Zeta. Oh, Matthew, that's such a hard question right now. I'm not going to fix these, by the way. Oh, man, so many mods here I got to fix. Such crap mods I got on those characters. I don't have any level 6 blue mods? Really? I sold all my non-speeds. Let's just select all these and upgrade them to 12, 12, 12. Oh no, I gotta go to 15, that's right. Guys, sorry about this, but I've got to use the little boy's room. I can't get past it at this point. Select all. Upgrade to 12. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna play the music. Let me get the, boy. Ooh, old man bio break coming up here. Wow, it's hit me hard. Woo! Gotta hang on to this if I can hold it. Here we go. We're gonna take a bio break. I'll be right back, everybody. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Sorry about that, everybody. So, while that was happening, I had a delivery at the door. Let's turn the music back down. Here we go. So, while I was taking care of some business, I had a delivery at the door, too. So, a lot of things going on here. A lot of things. Woo! Ooh, it is not sauce. Did you guys know I had a delivery? All right, let's see. Let me turn my... Did my phone like ding and stuff and tell you that I had a ring person at the door? Someone's at the door. Yes, thank you. All right, here we go. What's the question we're on right now? I can't keep track. Man, this is great. You know, can I tell you guys something? I haven't done one of these in a long time because what used to happen back in the day was when I would have like 50, I would get 50 people on like a roster review or a Grand Arena stream, and I'd get like 10 or 15 people on a Ask Me Anything, and it would fade fast. So you guys were running about 80% capacity. It slowed down a bit when I took my break, but I appreciate you guys being on here. This is fun, man. This is fun. All right. So should you Zeta first order or resistance first? I think, let me see here. I'm gonna get all of my unassigned mods with no speed. What's the criteria here? I'm gonna go equal to or less than. Can I go equal or less than? I thought I could do equal and less than. Did they get rid of that? We'll say at least level 1. Okay. Any rarity with no speed, any tier, no speed. Let's see what we got. No. I'm gonna manage these. Well, that's not many. I got... All right, now where are we on questions? So, should you put Zetas on first order or resistance first? I think you should do it for whichever character you're farming. So if you're going to be farming for Rey first, then you do Rey's team, then you do the resistance first. If you're going to be farming for Kylo, then you do the first order first. I think that's what you base it on. But you need to save 6 Zetas for Rey and Kylo too. So, I mean, that's your challenge. You really got to think about that. Now, let's get rid of this. We'll put speed on there. All right, let's go here. I did something wrong. There's gotta be something with the speed primary, right? Let's just reset to default. Okay, now. Unassigned mods, speed, and let's put a little health. What do people have on them? Speed and health is what the main one is, or potency, okay. Let's go with speed and health. Okay, there's a speed mod. Do I have any speed mod? I guess I don't. I wanna sell that. I don't know why I upgraded that, but I did. That can be sold too. That can be sold. Sold. See, I took a shot at that one and forget it. Well, I guess I'm going with a health mod here. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's see. There's 10 on that one. That's a pretty good mod. Let's try and slice this one. Kind of fell off the table there. Nope. Not gonna take it there. Let's see what we got down here. 8. Trying to get a set on Rex here. Screw you, game. That's... Well, let's see what happens. Alright, we'll try this one. Give me a hit me. There we go. That's better than a stick in the eye. Alright, there we go. Welcome to your mod, Rex. I gotta get a set for Leia eventually. Let's see. Hey, Nooch, I just unlocked Wampa yesterday. I'm gonna get my second Omicron soon. Should I save it for Wampa or apply it to Savage? Whoever you can Relic first should get the Omicron. 3 speed rolls and I only got 10 on there? How fast is this? 13. I'll probably just do this. Means the rest will have to be speed. There's another 20. These could end up being moved to Leia at some point. Alright, the rest of these gotta be speed then, and this isn't looking really great for me here. Yuck. We'll take that. Crit damage. Is that what everybody had on them? Crit damage, yeah, okay, good. Down here, 14 speed and potency. Actually, people had potency on them too, didn't they? Let's see. Because he gets that stun, right? 23%. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Well, that's working out. Calibrate. It's defense. Give me a speed. Speed. No. I think that's worse. I'd rather have the percent defense than the... Yeah, no, I'd rather have that percent defense. I'm not going to roll more than 2 calibrates on any one mod, by the way. It just gets too expensive, and it's not worth it. Nope, I'm not going to do that either. Alright. I guess I can calibrate this, too. I guess this. I don't want that. Nah. Alright, what do we got down here? That's what we're doing. Potency there. 5, 3, 7. No. That one's 5. This one's 4. Let's see what we get here. No. Not having much luck with these circles. What did I have here? 10 versus 20. I'm just going to go ahead and assign this for now until I can find something later that's better. Okay. There we go. We just got a Rex set. Rex is done. Potency mod for... Yeah, I did it wrong. Seeing all these RWLOCA and... I don't know what that is. RWLOCA? I don't know what that means. Doesn't mean anything. I have no idea what you're saying. Relics! See all these relics and such big to I never stopped playing 4 to 5 years ago and just again to start now. Well... I mean, you can buy all the First Order and Resistance for some little bit of money there, I guess, so that might be worth it. Princess Nisa needs mods too. Drogan needs mods. I think he gets modded for... Let's see what Drogan gets modded for. If these are all speed, I'm going to be drowning here, because I'm out of speed options. Best mods, offense and crit chance. Alright, let's get some offense mods for Drogan. I'm going to need them. Relics. If mods today allow multiple purchases, I'm going to whale as many as I can buy. Sorry, not sorry. Don't be sorry. A finalizer pack would be insane because I would say, yeah, I think that I would not be surprised at all to see a finalizer pack. At all. Offense and crit chance is 45%. 23% offense and health. Let's try this. Kind of cool. Should we take a few rolls at that and get him some extra offense? Probably not. Crit damage, does he do... Is crit damage his thing? Crit damage, okay. Let's roll this and see what we get. Okay, I got a 9. Okay, 15. There we go. Let's lose that. Do I need potency? I have no idea what it even does. Sure. Ugh. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and assign that. Let's go ahead and get this to level 32 also. 32 speed, I mean. Alright, what do we got here? 7 speed, 4 speed, 4. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and enhance and see what happens. I don't like the way I'm spending stuff right now. Hold on. I want offense here, right? Cross is offense, yeah, okay. So I need an offense primary, let's see. 4 speed, let's try it out, see what happens. Well, I got an 8 there. No, we'll might have to do that, we'll see. Defense, health, defense, potency, health. Well, it's that one. There we go. Do I need potency on him? All right, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. 18. Keep changes. Let's try that again. Whatever. Sure. Okay. So there's my offense set. Now I need the crit chance here. This isn't going well at all. Let me switch over and find some health, because I don't think the crit chance is going to work out for me. 13, there we go. That's what I want. I'll keep that, but it's not exciting. Well, okay. Add a little offense there instead of health. Fine. Alright. What do we got here? 16 speed. Let's roll with that. In fact, that could get really good. This mod could get really good. Hold on. Hold your horses, everybody. Yeah, 20. It would have been really cool to get in there 5 or 6 there. 21. Come on, hit me. No. I don't know. There we go. 24. That's kind of a bad final roll, but we'll take that. We'll take it. All right, we got some speed and offense on Drogan. Let's add some offense here. See if we can get some more speed too. No more offense, I'll take. I'm gonna get to a bunch. As soon as I finish Drogan here, we'll get to a bunch of questions. Just trying to finish off these sets, everybody. Give me speed. I don't know if I want to trade 3% tenacity for 38 offense. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, we got a set on Drogan. Now let's take a look at some questions for us. So there we go. So we have modded out Drogan and Captain Rex so far. Get the unique and second special Star Killer to be rolling. Finalizer pack would be amazing. Do you any good guilds for new players? Go look up my video, how to find a guild. I'll give it to you right now. There's a couple videos out there. Yeah, how to find a guild, how to find the best guild. I got a couple of videos like that. But can I share it from here? Yes, there we go. So if you're wondering how to find a guild for new players, who said that? Benster? I want to type it. Can I put it over here? Benster, there's a video for you, how to find a guild, and that'll help you. Unique and second special, really good. Okay, I believe there's a guild recruitment channel. Yes, there is also that. W-Wing versus Y-Wing versus X-Wing versus TIE Fighter was the best. I just played Rogue Squadron. Can I not get C's Link Zeta if I'm not planning to use him with Sith? I don't know. I still think you want him linked, right? Well, let's learn something here about his linking. Okay. Deal special damage. If they weren't deceived, they become deceived. If they are a Jedi, increase 3 turns over to deceive. Can't be copied. Sith Eternal gain speed up for 2 turns. Okay, here we go. Dark side allies gain retribution for 3 turns. And dark side tank allies gain taunt for 2 turns. Remove. Just says dark side, doesn't say Sith. Then target becomes linked till linked enemy is defeated. Linked, this character is linked. Entwined fate, target enemy becomes linked. The ability is removed, can't be used until linked. Until linked enemy is defeated until the. So it has nothing to do with Sith. I don't see where being linked has anything to do with whether you have Sith on your team or not. It just gives your whole team retribution, darkside tank allies, taunt, remove linked from all enemies. Then target enemy becomes linked till linked enemy is defeated until the end of the encounter. Sith Droid regains the granted ability Entwined Fate. Takes a bonus turn. During this bonus turn, you can only use. Yeah, that's I don't know why you would not do that. It has nothing to do with the Sith on the team. Which really came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. Probably the egg. Probably the egg came first. I'm not a biologist. What was the first video game you played? And the first video game I ever played. It was probably Pong. It was probably Pong. You know, Atari made the Pong machine back in the day before they made the Atari 2600. And that was probably the first game I played. So, my family's going nuts here. Oh, my son hurt himself at school. Did the Gangnam Style performance? Gonna get the video of it. Just responding to my son here. Hang on, there we go. Alright. So probably Pong was the first video game I played. I'll bet. The other option would maybe be Space Invaders on the Atari 2600 or Pac-Man on the Atari 20. I think it was either Space Invaders on the Atari 2600 or the original Pong, what would be the first video games I ever played. Yo, get it done, Goldar. What's the airspeed below? I got to that. Streamer luck. Somebody tell me streamer luck? I've been missing everything today. Thoughts on Boris Johnson?
Well, you've all got COVID. You must be locked up like criminals, but I'm gonna have a party.
I feel like I want to upgrade Jedi Knight Revan's mods. Let's see what he's got here. That's not great. These aren't great mods on Jedi Knight Revan. No wonder he's not going very well. I don't want to deal with that right now. I just want to answer a bunch of questions. I have an account where I'm only allowed to use light side characters and ships for Grand Arena. You're only allowed to? Who's only allowing that? I was wondering if it'd be more valuable to hunt for Profundity first or your first GL. So, Dat Brick Eater, should you do Profundity or first GL because you're only allowing yourself to use light side characters? I don't know. The thing about Profundity is that you have to get the Millennium Falcon for it to work, and to get the Millennium Falcon, you have to get your bounty hunters. If you're gonna get your bounty hunters, you know, it's Executor is a much easier farm and much more fruitful than, you know, you can get your Imperial Troopers too. I mean, but you're only doing light side. I would probably go get a GL before Profundity if I had to answer that question. I'd probably do a GL first. RuneScape I've never played. What are your thoughts on the future of Star Wars? Oh man, I gotta say, Joe Bates, I'm so down on Disney Star Wars. They've really just messed the whole thing up. And it was like, we had all this momentum, and we got Force Awakens, like, hey, that was fun. It wasn't like, you know, unique or interesting, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then, you know, Last Jedi comes out, and you're like, what are they doing? What is this? To me, when I walked out of the theater of Last Jedi, I wasn't as upset with the Luke and the Rey and Kylo stuff as I was upset about the stupid, the whole side thing with Finn and Poe, and I thought that was stupid. Like, what was the planet called? They went to the gambling planet. It was stupid. That whole storyline was just stupid from front to back. Like, none of it made any sense at all. And I was really disappointed with Last Jedi for that part of the story. It was bad, bad, bad. That was a bad story. And then you get to Rise of Skywalker. The first time I watched it, I tried to sit back and just enjoy it, and I was okay. Then I went back and watched it a second time, and I was just like, this is just garbage. I mean, if you're gonna make movies and shows, can we plan stuff out? And can we make them interesting and fun? Can we have test audiences for this stuff? Can we not just make movies and shows just for people that have watched every other movie and show before? Can we try and make Star Wars like a big important thing to like a big broad audience again? Let's build a big tent and bring in a lot of people to watch Star Wars again, instead of just like, hey, you'll love this show if you watch Rebels and Clone Wars and you love both of them and you're willing to sit there while people talk for hours at a time. You know, that's Ahsoka, by the way. Book of Boba Fett was just awful. Leaves nothing for you except the Mando episodes. I really liked Mando season 1 and 2. Season 3 just kind of was like, yeah, whatever. There was really no purpose to it. It didn't have any good feel to it. And the fact when you learned that, you know, Pedro Pascal wasn't even there, it's like, what are they even doing? I mean, I just don't know what they're doing with Star Wars, and they just seem to be aimless. And Dave Filoni was a huge disappointment to me directing a live-action show. He has gone deep into the, you love these things about Star Wars? Well, I'll throw them all on the screen for you, and we'll just give you a big nerdgasm. And I just think that was a mistake. So I'm not really excited for the future of Star Wars. I wish I was. I wish that they could give me something that, and I'll keep going. I'm gonna keep watching this stuff. Hey man, if they make this Rey movie, she better be in dire straits. I mean, she better be in real trouble in this movie, or I'm just not gonna buy it. It's just not gonna make any sense to me, and I'm not gonna be into it. They better give me a Rey that's in real trouble in this movie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's look at a speed set here for Mara Jade with potency. How about that? That was Jeff Bezos, or that was Joe Bates. Let's see. I checked about 2 days ago. I'll check again now. Wada, where's my intro? You don't have an intro, Lord Zenith. Did you sign up for a bigger membership level, Lord Zenith, that I'm aware of? Nope. Disciples don't get an intro, Lord Zenith. Mando, New Fet Neutral, RuneScape brings back memory. I don't know what that is. Have I watched the most recent Mandalorian series? If so, what were your thoughts on the direction? I have no idea what direction it's going. It looked like it wrapped it all up. I mean, the most recent Mandalorian series said Din Djarin's not the Mandalorian. He just wants to go sit on a farm and keep his helmet on his whole life and hang out with Grogu. I like the first 2 seasons a lot, and then Grogu goes off to be with Luke and then just says, forget it, I don't want to be with Luke. You know, that's the thing. When you build up this story and halfway through the story, people change their goals and what they want to do, it's pretty disappointing. It's rough to swallow. I'm not saying Grogu should have stayed with Luke, but there should have been more of a reason that he wanted to be with. I mean, I get the father-son dynamic they're trying to build. I get it. I don't know. Season 3 Mando left me kind of just like, whatever. That's what I'm saying. She's not fast enough. Ah. Come back to this here. 10 speed there again. 8, 8, 7. I'm just not gonna have the mods to deck these teams out, man. I'm just behind in mods, like everybody's gonna be. Let's put this 10 speed on here for now. What was that one? I'll try it. Nope. 16, there we go. Finally got one. Can do one more of a single calibration. Let's go ahead and do this, whatever. Fine, thank you so much. I'll take that. Let's find one. There's potency on this one. Let's try this one. And I hit offense. There's potency. Give me some speed. Ah. Potency on this one too. Potency on this one too. Like crit chance. What do people put on Mara Jade here? Let's see. Speed and potency in the triangles got crit damage, offense, protection, crit chance. Yeah, so either crit damage, offense, protection. I mean, I guess the speed is the most important thing, so let's keep trying. This is one with no potency, so I'm gonna hit on all the speed here with no potency is what's gonna happen. Yep, told ya. There we go, there's a speed, finally. Alright, that's better. We'll keep that. Alright, and I need a speed down here. I don't think I need potency down here, if I got it. Nope. Ah! Let's see what I got for potency. I don't know, the Ewok Elder needs potency. These guys do. Let's try this, get this off of here. If I can get some speed, maybe? Okay. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna reassign this. Okay. I don't have any more calibrating. We'll deal with this for now. Try and squeeze some more speed out of this if I can. No. And I'm done with 6-dot mods. All those 6-dot mods saved for so long for that. Let me see something here with Mara. Where'd she go? So I've got her Omicron. I don't need this Zeta here. If Palpatine's leader, he gains 1.25% turn meter for each debuff inflicted by this ability. Well, I gotta save these Zetas for Leia right now, so I can't apply anymore. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. The feeding, I used to grind it. Hello, Zenith. Yeah, gang. Best tips for farming Zetas? I mean, you just... Shipability materials level. I mean, it's just farming shipability materials. That's the best place to get Zetas. There's really no other way to grind them. That's just where you gotta grind them every day. Make sure you're getting your shipability materials done. Let's go ahead and find a potency mod for this. Okay. So yeah, I mean, just Zetas is just, it's just your ship challenges. That's the place to do it. I mean, look at all this, guys. Look at all this. I probably need to go with a First Order team because I've got Kylo here. Let's take a look at, I've got Kylo Ren unmasked, and he's got both of his Zetas. So I probably need to go with the First Order team for my next team. Although I can't add Zetas or anything, so I don't know if it's going to be a big deal. What's a decent amount of days go from 1 to 85? I do it generally around 104 days. 104 days is what it costs me usually. I recently removed a lot of my mods for my characters to redo them instead of just replacing them as I go. Terrible idea. Yeah, that's a lot of credit you're spending to remove mods. It's not good. Not great. What gear is your Revens? Wouldn't Kira be a boss? Wouldn't Kira's boss be neutral? What? Man, I'm trying to fix my mods alongside you, Nooch. I've got... what's his name? Quentin Voss or whatever. Fix my mods alongside. You got no crosses with offense, speed secondary, triangles have no... Yeah, and this is where... When you get to this point, you know, I'm going to be applying mods in some of these characters, but... At some point, you have to dial in on one character, and I'm going to start farming for one character at a time. Like, I need to work on Mara Jade, so I'm going to work on Mara Jade right now, and I'm going to start farming some speed mods and try to improve Mara Jade. So that's my next step, is I'm going to work on Mara Jade specifically on this account and dial in on her for a while. In the meantime, I'm going to do some upgrading here for these guys. Let's go ahead and find a set, and we'll do a speed set for Hux, but it's not going to be very good. I just don't have a lot of speed mods right now for Hux, you know what I'm saying? So it's just got to be what it is. Star Wars video games. This is Nooch 2 Hyper right now. Star Wars games were a big part of my childhood in the early 20s. Super Star Wars on SNES, the X-Wing and TIE Fighter series, Dark Forces, and yep. I see a few characters grief GBA where you have the speed set, but second set is not matched. How often do you match all your sets? I just haven't been doing mods a lot. It's really tough for me to set aside time for mods. I'm barely finding time to do everything in game right now on 3 accounts. So also finding time to do mods, it's really been challenging for me, guys. Really challenging. Yes, hands down on that. Fine, Nooch. Hey, Festive. I'm distraught that the Astros lost. Sorry about that, Ben. Let's see here. Prequels have an excellent story. I don't know what was a good answer. Oh, the original trilogy? Incredibly wooden writing. Yeah, prequels have a lot of wooden writing. I think that in the original trilogy, I think the actors stood up for themselves a little more and were willing to say, hey, George, I'm not saying this. We're going to try it like this. And George would be like, well, okay, go ahead, do that. But I think in the prequels, the actors really just kind of just did what he said because they were more... I don't know. A lot more people in general did what George said in the prequels, and that's why I don't think they're as good. My favorite character in all of Star Wars is Darth Vader. Sith Marauder. I gotta go back and do that. Yep. What gear's your Darth Revan and Bass? Thanks, Swolfman. What gear's Darth Revan and Bass? LaShawn? I don't know. Relics. Prequel's my favorite, but original trilogy was definitely written better. Of all the Bounty Hunter team variants, which one is the best? It's probably Bosk with Mando would be the best Bounty Hunter team, I think. I think you'd also look at Aura Singh since she's like a galactic legend kind of bruiser, but I think probably Bosk with Mando's the best. Or if you could talk about which characters benefit from little or no speed. The characters that benefit from little or no speed. Enfys Nest, you know, she can just do her countering, go to have a bunch of tenacity and offense on her. Jedi Knight Luke. His ability, his leadership ability, will take the entire other team. Once he takes a turn, he reduces the entire other team down to their base speed level. Let me read Jedi. Actually, it might be his base speed level, but Jedi Knight Luke doesn't want a lot of speed. Destroyer Droid, you'd like to sit there and gather up as many stacks as whatever it is as he can. It can while it's stealth or while it's not gaining turn meter. I kind of think Jango Fett kind of maybe for the same reason. You're going to put him in there and he's going to have damage immunity for a long time. So those damage immunity characters, a lot of times you want to have as little speed as possible. Because if you put them on defense and they stay in damage immunity too long, like CLS can't kill Jango Fett. If it's down to just CLS team and Jango Fett that's got a damage immunity, they'll never kill it because they keep sucking turn meter away. And so those are the characters I think of. I know that you've got also designed for no speed are going to be Cal Kestis and Seer Junda don't want speed either. Those are the ones. Situational teaming, the Colt Nash probably are going to watch another video on that. There are a few teams need lower no speed. Yeah, Calvin's got a great video on that, I think. Maybe Sanjit, I don't know. One of those two. What's my favorite Sith from the Sith Empire? I mean, I like Darth Revan. I like Malik a lot. Resave your roster for Grand Arena. Oh, thanks. Took him out from Sith Marauder. I'll have to go back and fix that. I'll go find a video that doesn't. Let's see. Which characters don't want speed or fast speed mods? Zareth 1 year ago. I know we got that. Calvin Awesome, Grand Arena Strategy. 5 characters that benefit from no speed. So here's a couple of links for you. Here's Calvin's. Here's Calvin's video for characters that benefit from no speed. And, I mean, I just did a quick look, a quick YouTube search. And here's Zareth for characters that don't want speed. There's 2 videos for characters that don't want speed. I'm pretty behind, so hopefully Colton's still here. You still here, Colton? Alright. Well, I love this from Rain. It's also worth shouting out Marsha Lucas for the original trilogy. She was a great creative partner for George, even if they ended up divorced later. Hamill talks about... I agree with that. I think Marsha Lucas was really important. When you talk about... She was the editor for the first movie, and she's really come out strong against Kathleen Kennedy's, you know, against Disney Star Wars, and just said they just ruined it. So Marsha Lucas was a really big influence on George for the, you know, the first Star Wars. So for sure. There you go, Colton. Take a look at those 2 videos. What mods for early Dark Trooper? It's going to be offense. He doesn't crit very much, so you want offense. Let's see here. Watching mod work. Let's go. Level 65. Would want to recommend you replace an original Phoenix Squad member for Rex? Yes! Replace an original squad member for Rex. I think the ideal team right now. Let's look it up. Let's pull up our swgh.gg and let's pull up some Hera teams right now. Actually, let's just do this. What's the ideal Captain Rex team right now? Who to attack? Alright, 3v3 with just about anybody. I mean, they're using anybody, but looks like Kanan's working pretty well as a tank. Sabine's working pretty well. Let's go to 5v5. So Kanan maybe 3v3. 5v5. There's your 5 right there. Rex, Chopper, Kanan, and Sabine. There's your 5. Hera, Rex, Chopper, Kanan, Sabine. It's the top defensive team. So there you go. That means you need to find a home for Ezra and Zeb. Ezra could maybe get onto a Jedi team and just leave Zeb out in the cold. There's your team right there. There's your team. Hey, Nooch, I got my main 2 teams modded, and I'm only level 58. Should I... Main 2 teams molded. Should I sell my 1-to-4 dot mods and have a... Yes! Sell all your 1-to-4 dot mods. You don't need them. Nooch, don't forget to resave your roster. Thanks, Tiger Man. I'll do that. Chocolate or vanilla? Actually, I like vanilla. If you put a quality bowl of vanilla or chocolate ice cream in front of me, I'll usually pick the vanilla. And if it's homemade ice cream, I will always pick the vanilla. Always. Homemade vanilla blows away any kind of other ice cream I could ever put in my mouth. I love cookies and cream. I love cookies and cream or Rocky Road. Those would be my 2 favorites. Those are vanilla and chocolate with stuff mixed in. But if you put like homemade vanilla ice cream in front of me, it's on and I'm eating that all day. I don't care about anything else you're doing. I don't care about any other food that's out. Homemade vanilla ice cream is where it's at. That's where it's at. How often do you go through mods, update your mods? Well, this is the first time I've done it in a while just because I've been too busy. Favorite color, blue. How did you find the game? Did you play other mobile games? My kids introduced me to the game. So, and I did play other mobile games. I played Clash of Clans for a long time. I played Clash Royale for a long time. And then my kids started playing this game when it first, like the day it came out. And we were going to see Force Awakens at the time. And I didn't start right away, but then I was like, because I was playing Clash of Clans and I was committed to my clan. I actually was running a clan at the time. And then my kids played for a month and I'm like, let me check this out. And then that was it. And I got started there. So my kids introduced me to this game. Nooch, is it worth it to get Malik 7 stars because I have him at 5 and he's a pain in the butt to start up? Yes, it is. It's not that hard anymore. It's not that hard to 7-star Malik anymore. Now you can do it with your raid currency and your guild currency. So, yes, drop everything you're doing in 7-star Malik and get him Relic because he is worth it. He is worth it. Have you ever played Raid Shadow? I have not. I'm a small content creator where everybody play. Oh, okay. Hey, Sam the Raid Man. And though everybody that's on the channel right now, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. You never know what's going to happen. That's all I'll say about that. I've never played, but just keep your eyes open. That's it. Moving on. Jan and Silent Bob say Nooch. They do. It's a different thing. My name, of course, and for those who are aware of it, let's find it here for you. My name does not come from Jay and Silent Bob. My name comes from... That's not it. That's not it. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's not in there. Where is this? I thought I had it in there. Oh, no! Where did I put this? Is it in here? Huh. Well, I'll show you where I got my name from. I gotta put it in here. Huh. I thought I had it. We, of course, have Bananakin in Love.
You're so beautiful.
It's only because I'm so in love.
No. No, it's because I'm so in love with you.
Where is 3PO here? Holy cow, why can't I find this? There we go. Here it is. Let me get rid of Bananakin there. Hold on. All right, my name is not from Jay and Silent Bob. It is from this. Now I'll have to fix this or later, but here you go.
Nutch Vader. Nutch Vader. Nutch Vader. Nutch Vader. Nutch Vader.
There you go. That's where my name is from. It's Return of the Jedi. My buddy and I still call each other Nooch to this day. The old method was better for Grand Arena. They could easily add better rewards based on GP tiers. This way you would select. I agree with that. They could have found ways to monetize it that didn't involve crushing the old season, the old setup, but they didn't, so whatever. Holding up... So, it is true, and now it is true, I'm a Girl Sub told me, that the old Grand Arena encouraged you to not upgrade your roster. Like, you know... The way that the old Grand Arena worked, you actually did not want to add stuff to you. Wanted to keep your galactic power as low as possible. And I think that goes against the grain of the game. Like, you shouldn't be out there, like, trying to not add stuff to your roster. Now, they've got some things built into the game now that, you know, want to get you to 4 million. So there might be reasons to that might work now, but it's not going to change. So, has to be a separatist. We just got a scoundrel with Jabba. Jabba doesn't really have any scoundrel synergy, though, does he? If you use a bot to open bronziums, that will reset your connection. Okay, well, I don't use a bot. Trent's going to get a capital ship to big separatist year potentially. That's true. Well, I kind of think that Mandalorian ship might be coming next. I think you might get that Mandalorian capital ship. I think that was a pretty good call by your pal and mine, the Gerbil. Gak sucks. Yeah, Gak's hard for everybody. You know, if you're paying attention to the game... and you're working hard at the game, and you're trying to perform well, Gak is going to suck. There's no way to get around it. Your Gak matchup Grand Raid is going to be a hard matchup. You can't get around it. It's how the game works now, so there's no escaping that. Could be a Mando to milk the series. It could be a Mando. That would be your scoundrel. Do you think we'll ever see a New Republic tag? I think it's possible. Nah. Are there enough characters for New Republic? Do you have to... I mean, what do you have? I mean, you could see that tag. I could see like a High Republic tag at some point. They could do that. Do you You think I should sell my 1 to 4 dot mods? Yes. Snoke could be a GL just because of how powerful he was, but they're not going to add another first order GL. They're just not going to add another first. It's not going to happen. If anything, Snoke could be a lifter for Kylo, but there's no way they add another first order GL. Chewbacca. Now, if they move to some kind of new Galactic Legend type thing, because I kind of picture them spending 6 months to a year on these First Order Resistance Lightspeed bundles, and they go to like the Sith Eternal and Lord Vader's Lightspeed bundles, you know, and eventually they release all these Galactic Legends, and then we would move on to something else, some other big type of character that's not a Galactic Legend, you know? So we'll see. Chewbacca GLB class, I agree, but I don't think it's going to happen. Snake, get that fake, I don't know what you're talking about. Droid Galactic Legend for new, I don't think there's going to be a Droid Galactic Legend. If there were, it'd have to be 3PO or R2, it'd have to be the Droid Galactic Legend. New players, is it worth building up teams to use for events that are restricted to certain factions like the Smuggler one? Yes, Go. For a new player, it is worth building up teams for Smuggler's Run and Credit Heist. There's something else, too, that I'm thinking of. Oh, the ship one where you're getting ship materials. Yes, it is worth building teams for those events because those events are really valuable. So I would say yes to that. A smuggler team, a smuggler ship team, or cargo ship team. I think those would be worth it to farm as a new player. Yes. When do I farm mods? When do I farm mods? Slice with my mod every day. You just got to go back and forth. So now I'm going to be working on my speed mods for Mara Jade. So I'm going to start farming some speed mods because I don't think I've got much to choose from at this point. I don't have a lot to choose from. It's really going to help me with her. So what I'm going to do now, let's take a look at Mara Jade. So I've got her here, and she's at, what's her speed? 304s. I need to add like 50 speed to her. So I need to get this. I need to make this a 20 speed mod, and this a 20 speed mod, and this 20. I got to get all these mods up. So I'm going to start farming some potency and speed mods because I'm out of a lot of options for Mara Jade at this point. So when you need to start working on a specific character and a specific type of mod for those characters, that's when you just start farming mods instead of slicing materials. Scoundrel Geo, what about Talon Card? Nah, you're not going to get a Galactic Legend that you need a very specific type of knowledge for. Galactic Legends, everybody knows. You've got Rey and Kylo. Everybody knows Rey and Kylo. They're the main characters of the sequels. You've got Luke and Sith Eternal. Luke and Palpatine. They're the main characters of Return of the Jedi. So main characters. You got Vader and Obi-Wan. Main characters. You've got Jabba and Leia. Main characters. Galactic Legends are main characters that the whole world knows about. They're not going to make Talon Card a Galactic Legend. Did I ever use DOS? Yeah, I definitely use DOS. I'm not a programmer, but I definitely use computers that were in DOS. I'm an 80s, 70s, 80s guy, man. Our college used to have a Star Wars pod racer game, and we had to go there a lot on days where we finished early. Yeah, that's awesome. I remember that game. Tempest was my arcade. Tempest, that's a great game. I never played Tempest, really. I never played Tempest. Well, ever since I sewed, my mod rolls have been awesome with lots of speed. Ever since I sewed. I don't know what that means. Cheers, Nooch. Needing some inspiration to fix my mods for attempting SLK Array. Next year's Phantom Menace 25th. I hope they should do Phantom Menace next year for sure. Gungan, yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. If you like and subscribe, try joining the Discord. What does a German baker say to greet people in the morning? Gluten Tag. That's not strong, Salacious. Jar Jar Journey Event, Boss Nass GL. Let's do it. I don't think you're going to have a Boss Nass GL. I don't think you're going to get a Gungan GL. Thanks, Oral. I appreciate that. Would love a GL. Queen Amidala Mall. Hello there. How's the stream going? Good, Ash. What's more important for mod generation? Doing the challenges to game mods or doing the battles for the mod? I think we just talked about that. And it's, by the way, it's both, but it's more doing the slicing materials. The slicing materials, you're going to get mods in different game modes along the way, so you're going to be given mods. So the slicing materials become more important because you got to upgrade the mods you're given, but you're going to want to go farm some mods as well. Anyone join Lightspeed giveaway roster you will, you must stay on the server to win. Yes, yeah. What about Pilot Anakin as a GL? I know it sounds weird. He's really, I don't think they're going to do that. They could do like Jedi Council Anakin. Real briefly in there. I don't know. Scott Vader's my second G12 character. Cool, man. Way back in the Chirrut and Bays or Jiu-Jitsu. Well, yeah, that's way back, Salacious. Chirrut and Bays were in the meta for a while with CLS. Jesus the Fourth joined the giveaway. That's awesome. I love to enter only 71. How's your day? My day's good. I'm from R2D2 and Sith. All right, cool. Really hoping for R2D2 and Sith L light side bundle for C. I don't think that's going to happen yet. You're ways off from that. Who do you think the two new lights people? I said that already. Bad Batch. I think it may be like Finalizer and mods, or mods and Zetas and Omicrons, that kind of stuff. Because we all need so many of those right now. We all need so many. I went doing a mass on the site last night. Wow, my pain at not having a single click. That's tough, dude. That's tough. When do I fire mods? When do I fire mod? That's been asked multiple times. That's a good question. We just went over it. You should always be farming it. You should always be farming one or the other, mods or slicing materials, one or the other. Yep, 3 times every day. Should I use Mark II for more G12 to get more relics or Malik 7 stars? I have answered that already, Zion. Use it for get Malik to 7 stars. Andy Griffith Show, says Sovereign Winter. That was was I talking about old shows or something? Andy Griffith Show is a great show, classic. Oh, yeah, the whole world would gather around the TV to watch Andy Griffith, like the entire United States. Everybody would watch it. Faulty Towers is popular, but only Fools and Horses is the most popular. Okay, cool. Rust, RuneScape. People don't want to wait a week for the new episode now, but it's quick content. Might be Rust, KOTOR, Rust, love Rust. Ark is Rust, but dinosaurs. That's a dinosaur. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind still. Hold on. Okay. Ark is Rust, but dinosaurs. We're just gonna, guys. You know what? That's enough modding for now. I need more mods anyway. Let's answer questions. We're gonna finish up answering all the questions that are on here now, and then we'll head out. So, dinosaurs. I played Rust back when it was alpha with zombies. That'd be fun to see. Of course, Nooch likes Andor. Yeah, of course I like Andor. I don't know what that means. Nooch, should I sell all my 1 to 4 dot mod? Hold on a second. Of course I do like Andor. Let's take a look. 96% critic score? No. See, I have an ad blocker. It just doesn't work on swgh.gg. 86% audience score. Of course I like Andor. Mandalorian is at 78% audience score, 90%. 62% audience score for Kenobi. Book of Boba Fett is at 53%. What's Ahsoka at now? Why did it do that? Ahsoka, oh. Ahsoka's now at 70%. So I don't know why you gotta rag on Andor. Of course I like Andor. It's the highest rated. Most people do like Andor. It's the highest rated Star Wars show available by a good margin, 86% of the new ones I'm talking about. Let's see what Clone Wars is. It's well, that's the movie. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, that's the movie. Not that. Is that the movie too? That's the TV show. There you go, 91%. Clone Wars is higher. Star Wars Rebels is at 84%. What was it? What was the Andor at? So Andor is the second highest rated Star Wars show, period. And it's first among the new stupid Disney shows. So yeah, of course I like Andor. I don't think that's a bad thing, and I don't think that's an insult. Should I sell my 1 to 4 dot mods because I have a certain... Yes. I think you guys said like 10 times. Yes. C and Jedi Match Luke 2 new lights. C and Jedi Match Luke 2 new lightsaber, but that's not going to happen. How many Zetas needed for BAM? He's my last unlock for Executor, and I have 2 Zetas worth of material. I don't know. You want to get both Zetas because it makes his ship perform better. The more galactic power Bam has, the better his ship performs. So you want those Zetas on Bam. Is it better to save up a ton of mods, upgrade all at once? It's probably better to do piece by piece, to pick one character, work on that character, get them done, and move on to the next set. It's probably better to do that. Unfortunately, we're all in a position here where we've got full teams of characters in First Order and Resistance that just don't have any mods, and we're all going to have to deal with this and figure it out, going forward. So, yeah. New Lightspeed bundles are Wookiees and Tuskens or Geos. It could be. I don't think they do Wookiees. They're not going to put, if it was Wookiees, the only thing it could be would be Zalbar, Vandor Chewie, Chewpio, and Clone Wars Chewie. They're not going to put Chewbacca in there. He's a journey. Well, they could, I guess, no, they're not going to put Chewbacca as journey, so it could be a bunch of bounty hunters. They're not going to put Tarful in there, so, yeah. Oh, thanks, Xavier. Good. I'm glad. Let's see. Your high protection mods have uses. Wonder what they are. Well, for like Malak characters that convert protection to health. Lord Vader. Most dollars, money. I think CG can charge new lightsaber bundle packs. $50. I think they've already set the max at $50 by charging that for Starkiller. First Grand Arena, Jesus. Good job. Where am I reading messages? I can't see them anywhere in chat. So over here I've got my my streaming software, and that is showing the current messages. And over here I've got a YouTube page loaded up with the stream, and that's just, I'm on these old messages. What's my favorite pizza? My olives suck. I'm not eating olives on a pizza. My favorite pizza would be pepperoni, green peppers, and onions, and now you're wanting me to get a pizza for lunch. I'll see. I might get a pizza for lunch. You ate pizza 20 minutes ago? I love pizza. We don't want to bring up pizza too much. We all know the pizza story. If you want to find the pizza story, hang on a second here. Here we go. Here is the infamous pizza rant. If anybody's interested in watching me rant about my pizza that came through DoorDash, my company gives us DoorDash credits. Otherwise, I would never use DoorDash. It's way too expensive. But when my company gives me credits, I use them, and I ordered a pizza, and it made me select my sauce, which didn't make any sense to me. I thought I would just default to regular sauce, but no, it defaulted to no sauce. It defaulted to no sauce. Go watch that rant if you want to have some fun. Flatbread is so very low. Max health mods, everything, then they can't die. I love buffalo. That's just not true, Beast Man. I love buffalo wings with ranch. I'm not a buffalo. I'm not a wing guy. Are you keeping track of how much credits all the mod? Nah, not really. I do it when I have plenty of credits. So more speed mod for SLKR. Hey, thanks, Elliot Hopewell. You may not even be here anymore. I don't know. You can use not equal option. Yes. You can check mods with speed with a not function. Yes, which I did. G13 Treya or Nihilus. Do Treya first. How many 300? Well, maybe you could keep Treya Gear 12 and do Nihilus first. Might be a good idea, just to make Nihilus as healthy as possible. How many 300 speed characters do you have? So, Darth Lockwater has a rule that you should have one 300 speed character for every 500k galactic power you have. So if you have 7 million galactic power, you should have 14 300 speed characters. That's the Darth Locator rule. The characters don't really need Zetas like the Resistance Bros. I was slicing modular this morning. I don't think I got a single speed slice. Ugh. However, at what point do mods, gear, and abilities affect the pilot ship? So, I believe the mods affect the pilot ship all the way up till there's 6 dot. And then the upgrades above 6 dot don't affect the ship. So everything up to a 6 dot mod affects the ability of the ship. So you want to have 6 dot mods on your pilots. How do I stay motivated when life gets you down? Oh boy, Biddle, that's a great question. Everybody's different, right? People get down to different extents, and it's tough to measure. I think that the most important thing you can have in your life is a support structure. Good friends, family, at least one person you can rely on and talk to and say, hey, I am down. If you really are somebody that struggles with depression, It's very, very important for you to have that one person in your life that you can rely on with anything, that you can tell anything to that person. Very, very important that they can accept that you say, hey, I'm in the darkest place possible. I'm thinking about hurting myself. You need to have a person you can talk to about that. If you don't, call the suicide hotlines, please, please. People get down at different levels. I have people in my family that have suffered from depression. I don't have anybody that's directly related to me that has taken their life, and I'm lucky that way. I've been so lucky that way. But, you know, I've seen people very close to me let their lives go without reaching out for help. And I would say don't do that. Now, if you're somebody like me, I get depressed. Everybody gets depressed or down from time to time. It's normal. And if you're somebody like me with that, you just kind of keep pushing forward. You know, staying busy is really important. That's my sister's recipe for everything. But you know what? It is really true, guys. The more that you sit around with nothing to do and nothing going on, the worse off you are. You're better off working and keeping your mind busy, or, you know, just you're better off keeping your mind busy with doing things rather than just contemplating your existence. Just sitting around contemplating your existence has its place, and it's a good thing to do. But if you do it too much, if that becomes a focus, it's just going to take you to some bad places. You're better off even talking to somebody else about existence is better than just sitting around contemplating it, because it just, for most of us, it'll take us to a really dark and unproductive place, and need to take control of your life. That's kind of a broad way, but hey, don't get sad, Diamond. You know what? There's always somebody out there. And if I can come on here as an entertainer and help you guys put a little brightness in your day, if you can find videos on the channel, you know, that will bring you out of a dark place, I'm happy to do that. It makes me happy that so many of you come and say, hey, I was having a bad day, but I watched your video or I watched your stream and it just made me feel better. It makes me feel good when I can help you guys out. So anything you can find that can help you to pull out of it, do it. Please don't harm yourself in any way. It's just not worth it. Your life is valuable. You are valuable as a person, no matter what you've been, no matter what you've done. And there's a level there, you know, obviously, but your life is valuable. Please find somebody you can reach out and talk to. And if you can't, you know, jump onto a suicide hotline or find somebody that will, you know, you can talk to for a bit. So please, please, please. Yeah, Caitlin says it right there. I had that problem, and as soon as I opened up, someone got better. It really just, it's almost automatic that if you're upset about it, it happens all the time. Like when you look at a married couple, an old married couple, some old married couples fight all the time, but it's how they communicate. And just the fact that they have somebody there to bounce off of, just the fact that it happens with when you have a really difficult discussion with a good friend or a spouse or a significant other, when you have to have that really difficult discussion of something that's very different between the two of you, just talking about it makes it better. It depending on what that thing is, it's not going to solve it, you know. And maybe your difference is such that you never can solve it. You know, there might be differences. I've told you guys before, I'm a guy that I was raised as a fundamental Christian, and my wife and I got married like that, and then I lost my faith, and we still have a very solid difference of faith today, very much, but we're still married. We've been married for 27 years now, and we've been able to stay together through that. Not all people can, but just the fact that we've been able to talk openly about it and we acknowledge it and we realize that our differences are there, it does make a difference. And it's the same thing with depression. Just talking about it and making sure you have somebody you can talk to, it can make it better, and it does make it better. So that's my suggestion there. I would assume most places have a suicide hotline. I hope so. All right. Hi, Nooch from DK. Try and stay road. I don't know what any of that means. Hi, Nooch from Denmark. Try and say red. Good, mit flud. I don't know if I should be saying that. Let's see what that means. It always does this. Okay, I think that's Dutch, I'm gonna guess, since you put DK. Oh, that's not what I want. That's the link. All right, I'm trying to copy this. Why isn't that copying? There we go. No, I want to translate it to English, not Russian. Why am I translating something to Russian? Stupid Google. Red grud with fluid. That doesn't help me. It's not Dutch then. What is it? Is it Swedish? No. Rud grud with cream. Okay, so fluid is cream. Med is with. Is it Norwegian? Red porridge with cream. That just sounds awful. What's in red porridge? I hope it's not like fish blood or something. Hey, Lost Wombat! Hey, we haven't had music for a while. Nobody said anything. Lost Wombat's here! Wish I had that many slice materials. Hey, Dad, is this live? This is live. Yes, this is live. Hey, do you think you could check out my mods? And we're not doing roster reviews today. Would you say with Rex, Phoenix is one of the good? Yes, Phoenix is one of the one of the good starter teams now. One of the best starter teams. Best way to get salvage for Electrium conductors. Ugh. Now you get me onto a sore topic. I'm gonna try to get everything answered if I can, guys. I might not be able to. Let's see. Alright, so let's go. Let's add a relic here. Which ones? I don't even know which ones are Electrium conductors. I can't keep track of it. These. That's bronzium wiring. Carbonite circuit board. Chromium transistors. Erodiums. Electrium conductors. Okay, the best way to do this is if you are, hopefully you're in a Rise of the Empire Territory Battles Guild and you can get this Mark III currency. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way. Diamond, welcome to Nooch Padawans, my friend. That's the best way to do it. The second best way to do it, I mean, it's right here. You got to farm this stuff. You're probably going to use more of these than you will of these. So just whatever you don't need at the time, use. But I think the best way is to be in a Rise of the Empire Territory Battles Guild to get Electrium conductors. Save slice mats for a month or 3 to all at once. Yeah, that's probably better. Is that only for what's only for Patreon? No, I don't. I do have a Patreon. If you guys want, hey, if you guys can't get enough roster reviews, you want to watch all of the private roster reviews that I have done over time are on my Patreon, and there's more to be added too. If you want to just watch those, get more roster reviews, go join my Patreon. It's Nooch Too Good. You can join for $5 a month. You can also support at $20 a month on Patreon. Now, if you want a private roster review, they're available for $20. You can hit me up on Discord, where I can connect you with a PayPal or a Venmo. You can donate here on stream and say, please give me a private roster review and connect with me on Discord. I will get to, or you can email me. I'll get together with you. I'll make you a private roster review, and then I will post it to the Patreon later. So there is more roster review content out there on Patreon if you're interested in watching that. So that is available. Is chat live? It's like a 5-second delay or something. What's my favorite story from the past? I don't know. What's my favorite story from the past? Star Wars. Lord of the Rings. Ah, that's too broad. Past is too broad. Sorry, Beastman. So Star Wars, I'm a new dad. Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Death to MC. An old Star Wars fan. I remember my grandfather recording a VHS and wrote Star Wars with Type-X on it. I mean, since it's question time, do I have children? What? Whoa, the Correas! So take a Correa time! It's Correa time! Dropping to the stream, making big announcements, Correa time. Daddy's home, everybody! Let's say hello. Let's do it again. Where are all the alerts? They haven't dropped in yet. Yo, Correas, how are you guys today? I hope you're doing well. Let's get that alert box turned up so everybody can hear it. Let me turn the, where is that? Alert box is there. I can't hear a thing. Can you guys hear the alert box? There it goes. All right, get ready for a bunch of alerts. Correas! Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you guys. I can't say enough. Thank you to the Correa family for supporting the channel. You really make this worthwhile. You make it, it's really, your support has been very important to the growth of this channel, to my ability to do it on more of a full-time basis. Correas, you have made a great impact in my life, and I want to let you know that that is the case. So thank you so much. And your impact in this community, you're giving these memberships that get gifted is such a great and tremendous thing for so many people that maybe can't afford a membership, and now they can go to to Discord and be in the members room. They can watch some members videos we have out there. I don't do a ton of members only content, but I do launch it every now and then. So thank you, Correas, for supporting the channel so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. All right, wrote Star Wars with Type X anyways. Oh, so yeah, the old things where you would do check Star Wars, and it would be, yeah, that was awesome. Remember that? Do I have children? I have 4 kids, man. Yeah, Death to MC. So I have 4 kids, and my boys, their ages are 25, 22, 22, and 15. Our 15-year-old still lives with us. The other ones are all moved out, and they are working. One is a rocket scientist, one's a gymnastics coach, one's a banker/musician who won his barbershop quartet, won $10,000 at a competition recently. And then our 15-year-old Nooch lives with us. He wants to be a heart surgeon. That's his goal right now. And I love my kids. My kids are amazing, and I have a full-time job. I work 3 12-hour shifts, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so that I can be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday with you guys. And this week I took off Monday and Tuesday, so I'm here streaming on these days. That's what's up with my life. And congrats on you having your kid, Dead to MC. And your grandpa sounds awesome. Probably a little bit older than me, but not much. What's the biggest gap in GP you have? I don't remember. I mean, the gaps, the galactic power gaps in Grand Arena are so large, I don't even know. I can't even say what they are anymore. It's impossible to say. Impossible. Any guesstimates when the new Lightspeed bundles? I would say I would look for Lightspeed bundles like once a month at this point. So they came out, I think, on October 5th. What day was that? They came out on, I think it was October 5th, right? A Thursday? Yeah, Thursday makes sense. So maybe next Thursday, maybe November 2nd. Maybe the first Thursday of every month, we're going to get Lightspeed bundles. So we'll find out soon. We'll find out. How long did I stay with the slicing mats? It's been months. Been months. What's up, Dom Bootstrap Birkin? All right, sir. My dad fell asleep in the theater during the Canto Bite. I would not be shocked if I look back and Canto Bite was... If I had to look at all of the Star Wars movies, and this includes Rise of Skywalker, the most unengaging part of any movie... Yep. Even more, I think Canto Bite is less engaging than Anakin and Padme being in love. Because that stuff is boring. The love stuff is really, really boring. The politics stuff is boring, but at least all that has a purpose, like we know where it's leading us. Canto Bite is just a straight up stupid message. It's just a flat out message, and there's no other reason for it. There's no other reason for the Canto Bite except to say, slavery is bad. People are being taken advantage of everywhere. It's so bad. Don't you feel bad for people? Don't you feel bad for people? We're a Canto Bite and there are slaves. It's like, we get it. You could have just shown it. You know what? It's always better in a movie or a TV show. Show it to me. Show it to me. Make stuff happen. I want to learn what's going on by things happening, not by you telling me about it. I don't want a bunch of spoken exposition. Horrible, horrible. Canto Bite is the worst anything in any Star Wars movie ever. It is. It's the worst. Will we get the repeated Red 5 again? Will they keep trolling us? I don't know. We need Red 5 though for sure. I don't like what they did with Luke's character. I think that they messed up Luke's character as well. I agree. I love the way Star Destroyers can't... Like, I was actually okay with the Luke stuff, somewhat. I didn't like tossing the lightsaber away. It was just too flippant and stupid. I was okay with the hermit stuff, and I was okay with him the way he was going to find food and everything. But I thought it was really stupid. I thought it was stupid when he tried to kill Kylo in his sleep. That was really dumb. I don't know why anybody thought that was a good idea. That he's going to try to kill Kylo in his sleep. I don't know why anybody thought that was a good idea. I did think how Luke ended up dying was actually, that didn't bother me. Astral projecting himself across the galaxy to me was a reasonable new expansion of the Force for Luke. And the fact that it took everything out of him and killed him, I was okay with that. You know, I was okay with that because it redeemed him. Not perfect, but it did redeem him, you know. But I think it's really disappointing that they just refused to get our heroes all together in the new movies. Like, they just refused. I don't know why you couldn't have gotten them all together in Force Awakens and expanded from there with Kylo and Rey. Like, why couldn't you put Han, Chewie, Luke, 3PO, R2, and Leia all on the screen together doing something cool, you know? It would have been awesome, but whatever. Star Destroyers can't fly without a beacon. Loves that is pretty stupid. I've unlocked. That is pretty stupid. I've unlocked Negotiator 5 stars. Should I go back and unlock Malevolence or finish Negotiator 7 stars? I have to see your roster. You should probably finish Negotiator, but I have to see your roster. Ahsoka could easily be a film. Yeah, you could have been an hour and a half film. It could have been an hour and a half film easily. Do you ever think Star Wars? Do you think Star Wars never would have been thought of as good in the social media area, especially with nerds? It seems possible to find common ground. What if we had social media in 1977 or Star Wars came out today? It'd be hard to have Star Wars come out today because studios won't produce something in the movie theater that doesn't have a big IP behind it. And Star Wars was just a completely independent movie. There were a lot of up until the last 20 years or so, there have always been a lot of movies made that were independent movies. You know, they might be, you know, the movie star. You might have a movie star Arnold making a bunch of movies, Sylvester Stallone making a bunch of movies, Bruce Willis making a bunch of movies, Sigourney Weaver, not really, but, you know, the Aliens franchise was different. You know, Bill Murray making a bunch of movies, a bunch of white guys, right? Yeah, unfortunately. Sidney Poitier was I love Sidney Poitier. I think Sidney Poitier is my favorite movie star of all time, actually. And this, I know, is a different topic, but I think now you might not be able to get Star Wars produced because there's no IP, but there wouldn't be an IP behind it. But if you made it, I think that right now Star Wars suffers from overexposure. And what I like to say is I think that right now Star Wars is right now where Star Trek was in the 80s. So in the 80s, you know, the Star Trek conventions were really taking off. You're starting to have people dress up and go to Star Trek conventions, and they were memorizing the books and memorizing the episodes. They would ask the stars of the shows questions. I mean, there's an old William Shatner skit on Saturday Night Live that's just hilarious. You know, somebody says to him, "Hey, on episode season 3, episode 7, on Rygar 6, when you were fighting this, do you think that would have gone differently if you had pulled out your phaser instead of fighting with fists?" And William Shatner just goes, "Get a life." You know, it's like, I think that we've gotten, some of you aren't gonna like this, and I'm sorry, but I think we've gone too far down the rabbit hole on Star Wars. And I love Star Wars theory, but I think he gets too much in depth on, like, and I know a lot of you guys enjoy it, but like, he enjoyed Ahsoka, but that's because he likes to explain things that don't get explained on the show. I don't relate to that. I don't understand that. I don't know why you could excuse a show for not being put together well. And I think Star Wars is at the point now where people are just nitpicking at every little thing, and I don't think that would have happened. It's hard to know. I don't think that social media is necessarily the problem. I think the age of Star Wars is the problem, the fact that it's been out for a long time. And I think that the content right now is a big problem with Star Wars. It's just so crappy that people have to think of stuff. So, anyway. Star Wars theory is worried about bricks. Hamill's like that now with Luke. I think that's right. Yeah, he's worried about bricks. Like, yeah, what? Star Wars theory worries about the bricks that build it, but I'm just worried about the building. I'm just worried about Star Wars, so. How do you mod Dark Trooper offense? How far behind the new? Because he still has an answer question from 30, 45 minutes ago. Pretty far behind. Not easy remodding working. Yeah, it's not remodding is work, man. This is work. Anybody else? Does anyone else's Admiral Akbar fire his gun whenever you open his character? Let's find out. Where is my... Here he is. No. He might eventually. I think he shoots it up in the air, doesn't he? I think he shoots it up in the air. Let's keep him open for a while. Any quick tips on mod farming? Watch the 101 modding video you made on mods look awful. Well, you're welcome. He's got a farmer, man. 3 times a day, refresh. How's it going? You probably don't remember me. Mr. Goldmine, I actually do remember you. Missed the whole Leviathan, went from #1 in fleet to further down. Yeah, it's hard. It's also worth shouting up Marshall Lucas. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm here. Thanks. Your modding whole account. I'm trying. I still have time. Sorry to never be the same again. Glad you're still doing strong. Hey, Menius, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. You have improved this community by subscribing today. Thank you, Menius. Hey, Nooch. Hey, Grand Admiral. Let's see here. Kanan is excellent for PvE and PvP. Finding out on my 2 accounts. Hello, by the way, all from a newer Sun player. Hello there, Richard C's. What's up? What's my favorite Ewok? In general, probably Wicket. I'm not a big Ewok guy. I was never like a big Ewok fan. I felt like that was girls. Girls always loved the Ewoks. I was like, they're fine. I mean, they're in the movie and they're necessary for the story. Originally, Lucas wanted Wookiees, but he couldn't find, 100 7-foot-tall guys, and ladies, so he went with the Ewoks. So Ewoks are fine. I don't mind Ewoks. I don't really get excited about Ewoks, so. Cactus Monkey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Your family thanks you. Your neighbors thank you. Your community thanks you for subscribing, Cactus Monkey. I'm not saying anything about raid. We'll see. So I'm at 3.5 million. You could probably blow up my roster to do Proving Grounds. Problem is, I don't think I have teams that would be successful. If you have a CLS team or you have a Padme team, you should bloat. Otherwise, you might as well wait. If you don't have a CLS team or a gas team or a Padme team, you might as well wait. But if you have any of those 3 teams, it's worth bloating to get to Proving Grounds for the characters you can unlock. Unlock Malik 5 days ago, need 105 more shards. Bananakin doesn't hate it. What is happening? You seem Dash, Vandor, Young, huh? I need to get that done then. Then your name is Darth Too Good, translated from... Well, that's the question, Pain Demise. Does Nooch translate to Darth, or does Nooch translate to Lord? Because earlier in the story... We'll go back there again. Earlier in the story, C-3PO actually says Darth Vader.
Nooch Vader. Nooch Vader.
But then later in the story, he says Nooch Vader. So is Nooch equal to Darth? Like, do the Ewoks have a word for a Sith Lord? Or is Nooch equal to Lord? I kind of think it's more equal to Lord than Darth, would be my guess. So Lord Too Good, that's fine. Give Disney a couple years and there'll be a New Republic tag. I love New Republic, Rogue Squadron, team of the most novel and game characters. Do I have a favorite game other than Galaxy Heroes that I enjoy playing? I don't play a lot of, I don't have time to play other games. Well, no, I lied. I do. I play Wild Rift. I actually play Wild Rift on it's League of Legends Wild Rift. I play it on my iPad. So that is the game I play. And I'll play it at night. We're going to have some time. Honestly, if I could be a content creator for both games, I would be. I just don't have time. I just don't have time to put together content for both. And I kind of main Teemo on Wild Rift, so I don't really do anything else. So, but I love playing Teemo on Wild Rift. I don't know the name of the Mandalorian light cruiser. It was a class 5. Yeah, there's something like that. What's best team for people starting in Grand Arena? Geos. Put your Geos on defense in Grand Arena. That'll help you. Who's gonna tell Nooch he's an hour? I probably am an hour behind, chat. I just want Darth Bane. Darth Bane is a great idea. I have no idea who Darth Xana is. I don't know who that is. Darth Xana is a complete unknown to me. All right, guys. I am not gonna. Okay, well, actually, I can catch up here. I can get it. I'm gonna get caught up here. I'm gonna get every question answered. Then we're gonna head out. Here we go. Why do you think CG doesn't concentrate a little more on ships? Seems like the battle system could be better and help the game grow, as not many other gacha games have something similar. I don't think people really enjoy ships a lot. I think people do ships because they need to do it. I don't think people get as much enjoyment out of ships as they do characters. Let's try Akbar again here. I feel like I've seen him shoot up. I feel like I've seen him shoot in the sky, but he's not doing it today, so it is what it is. No. I think people enjoy the characters more than the ships, collecting them. Like, you know, the Executor's awesome, and it's in the movies, and you recognize it, but you don't really think of, you know, Executor when you think of Star Wars. You do think of Anakin and Obi-Wan, so I think people like the characters better, so. Quackability lost his mind about me being... I told you guys, I've said the entire stream from the beginning. From the beginning, I said I'm gonna run way behind on this. There's no getting around it. Hey, Logan Skates is here. Let's give him a big Masters level intro. Let's do this.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
There you go. Good to see ya, Logan Skates. Yeah, Casey was correcting. Like I said, I was going to be behind the whole time. There's no way, if you're doing Q&A, guys, I can't keep up. There's so many questions going in, and like I said earlier, I want to give a good, solid answer to people. I don't want to just, you know, gloss over it. Am I a fan of Dune? If so, have you seen New Order? I'm not. Dune's fine. I don't have a problem with Dune. It doesn't bother me. And I liked the movie. I don't get excited about it. Andor had a smaller audience pool as well, if I remember correctly. Maybe. We should I mean, it's tough to know. Disney isn't really good about releasing their viewership numbers. I think Yoda GL is really... I think they should do a Yoda GL. Maybe that's where you go back to High Republic and give us young Yoda GL. That'd be the way to do it. Complain about standing around talking in Ahsoka, but like, and well, it's very different, Count Grogu. It's very different. If you watch the standing around and talking in Ahsoka, there's really no purpose to it. It's just them kind of talking about stuff that happened, stuff that might happen. And if you really pay attention in Ahsoka, there are like 2 to 3 second pauses in between the lines. So Ahsoka will say, "Sabine, are you healed from your wound?" And then she'll cross her arms, because that's what she did the whole time. She crossed her arms. And Sabine will go, "My wound is healing, but my wounds will never heal." And then Ahsoka will wait. "The Force heals all wounds, Sabine." And it's like, what are you... And meanwhile, the camera is panning around slowly. It's like, come on. In Andor, all of it had tension to it. You know, when they're talking, it's like, why are we out here? You know, we're gonna invade the Emp. We're gonna go steal this stuff. I don't know how to steal anything. Yeah, but you're the guy we need. Why? You're just manipulating people. It all had purpose and meaning to it. It was all dirty and gritty, and ugh. And by the way, Count Grogu, more people agree with 84% positive rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not alone there, so. And the stuff in the ocean prison, wow. The scenes in the ocean prison yard was wow. That whole scene, front to back, Andy Serkis, amazing. All right, let's see here. It's not the standard formula. I like to think it was 007 Star Wars. Spy stuff is kind of fresh for Star Wars. Yeah, I agree with that too. New Lightspeed bonus will be great for Night Sisters, Geos. I agree with that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, $10 packs for Night Sisters, Geos, Phoenix. People would buy that. People would buy Relic, even if you already got the Phoenix and the Geos and the Night Sisters at like Gear 12 or not all Relic. $10 to take your Geos from Gear 12 to Relic 5. Way well worth it. I'd sell a ton of that stuff. So, all right, let's see here. Does the rest of the world have a suicide? That's interesting. So, Caitlin, haha, you have become a Raider person. I love seeing Caitlin around here. Just rolled an arrow to 12, got a 24. Danish, I'd assume. Would it be advisable to sell anything that's level 15 with less than 5 speed? Yes. I probably would take it to blue just to see if I roll another speed. Actually, I roll anything that's 15 with less than 5 speed. I'll take it to blue, and if it's still less than 5 speed, it's out. I don't have any hard, fast rules. Hello, Nooch, David Boros. Maybe it's a little dumb question. I see Executor Fleet with Xanadu Blood, Razor, Houndstooth, IG, and Slave One. Is it all, or do you use random ships? The other ship you're going to want to use is going to be your Ebon Hawk. Ebon Hawk comes in, and with its reinforcement, it gives everybody chaff. So when they have chaff, where is it here? Where's chaff? Am I gonna find this? When you have chaff, when it gives chaff to everybody, you're immune to target lock, and that prevents the other executor team. If it's an executor mirror, the Eben Hawk can prevent your team from getting target lock, which prevents the other team from loading up executor specials. That's what you do there. That's the only other ship that really fits, especially fits the other ones. So let's see here. Raid currency, not rewards up, guys. And the Correa's jumped in with everything. Gonna see if I got any questions. We're almost there, guys. We're getting there. I didn't do make it green, did I? I missed my opportunity there. Let's find make it green because I forgot to do that earlier.
Make it green. Ugh.
Do you guys like my signal data? Somebody said that signal data stock is mind-blowing. Check this out. This is my... Oh, I don't have it on this account. Do I? Oh, yeah, this signal data right here, yeah. 582, 503, 441. I don't have anything to spend it on right now, and I don't have anything else to spend my Cantina energy on, so I just keep farming it. I just keep farming it. Let's see... Hey, Nooch, when you started playing Galaxy Heroes, who did you watch for inspiration, Galaxy Heroes-wise, and videos? When I started playing, I didn't watch anybody for about a year. Who did I watch early on? Well, Dylar was a real good friend of mine. Actually, Dylar, we still talk. You know, we lost a little touch because he quit the game, but Dylar was a good friend of mine in game, and so I watched his stuff all the time, obviously. The guy that used to be really good, and Bit Dynasty's always been a good guy. Who was the guy that it was like a sword, and he never really talked. He would just write the stuff up on the screen, but he had a lot of great... What was his name? I don't know that I've ever had like one person I really dialed into, especially, honestly. I probably shouldn't be saying that as a content creator and looking for you guys to dial into me, but I don't know. I kind of an independent thinker kind of guy, you know? Like, I always try to I didn't like doing the meta. I try to find my own stuff, so. But Dylar's been a buddy of mine for a long time. Who am I thinking of there? Who am I thinking of there? I can't think of his name. Alright, let's see here. I started the game with a month ago. It's better to do 10 character nodes at the same time or only 5 with 1 node refresh each. It depends on what you're farming, Quentin. I mean, Quentin, if you really want to, if you're willing to spend a little bit of money on crystals, you can refresh the nodes. I don't think it's better to do 10 or 5. I think it's what you want to do. If you can get characters, the faster you can get characters to 7 stars, the better. So if you're willing to keep yourself, you know, with some crystals around, you can go watch my old Hyperdrive bundle farming guide or my series on that and how I farmed it. I don't do a lot of refreshes until I get close to characters. Just that may be the answer. I don't do a lot of character refreshes unless I'm close and I really need it. So generally I don't refresh nodes. Turns out I've had gifts turn off this whole time. What do you mean, you couldn't receive gifts, Eli? Do I have a favorite game ever, Galaxy Heroes? I enjoy, yeah, so Wild Rift. Koreas are a godsend. Yes, they are, 100%. Hey, you just finished my SLK unlock. Just need to get the ultimate. Is there any teams you recommend? He's my first chill. I've got videos out there for the... Oh, well, your team is going to be SLKR, Hux, KRU, and First Order Stormtrooper, and Sith Empire Trooper. That's your... Or Sith Trooper. That's your team. That's your team. Florent Jardel, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. You're making this a better community today. I'm interested in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. It said he originally wanted it to be a Star Wars movie, but nah, I don't... Zack Snyder is way overrated. Sorry. I take that from the Justice League stuff. Like, get the Snyder version. The Snyder version is just as bad as the original, so whatever. Nah. Hamble's like that now with Luke questions. Star Wars series so worried about bricks. Is it possible to beat the 4th level of the Journey Guild for Thrawn? Journey event for Thrawn being level 47 with the Rebels team? I have no idea. I wouldn't even worry about it because you can't unlock them till the 5th level. So I wouldn't worry about it. Cactus Monkey is not important to beat the 4th level of the Thrawn event. The 5th level is what you need. And you can't... Yeah, you gotta upgrade them. You gotta get some good mods and upgrade them. Steel's Pammy doesn't work on Cat anymore. Well, nothing works on Cat anymore. They got to fix that. Can you run regular Padme team for the Proving Grounds your videos show? I don't really have a none of my accounts have a full regular Padme team, so. I have a video that I ran some gameplay from other people that had Padme in there. Bane's Apprentice, sup guys, hello news. Oh, that was some of you. Darth Xana was Darth Bane's Apprentice. Okay, great. Geo's defense is just fitting solo skill for DV. Yeah, whatever, Gregors. You know, I always find it interesting when people like will make a broad statement like that. I've gotten a lot of holds with my Geo team in Carbonite. I really have. I continue to get holds. People take 2 turns against them. It happens a lot. I get a lot of holds with my Geos in Carbonite. So it's kind of, I mean, I have evidence. It's not like I'm just saying that out of the blue. I have evidence that they get holds in Carbonite. I'm a free-to-play player. I don't know what team to build since it takes a lot of time getting the Relic gear stuff. I almost have a 7-star CLS and almost Padme as well. I don't know which one to go for. Well, I mean, just watch my farming guides. CLS is a better overall team. Padme kind of fades over time, and she kind of gives way to Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron and Jedi Master Kenobi eventually, but she works for those Proving Grounds levels, but so does CLS. Any advice in SLKR? Mod him for speed and offense, and I already gave the team to use with them. Hakeem finished one, then the other person I've been super happy with CLS. Yeah, CLS fits almost everything. CLS is just a monster in this game. Which Star Wars shows Mrs. Nooch like? She's watched The Mandalorian. She's not really into the shows. She hasn't really gotten into the shows. She'll watch the movies with me. She likes all the movies. So I'll watch, Mrs. Nooch will watch the Star Wars movies with me. She's not really into the shows. How bad is the suggested mods? Generally pretty bad. I wouldn't follow suggested mods ever. Go to swgh.gg and look on there. See ya, Oral. If you could add a GL version of any current character in game, who would you pick and why? Yoda. I would probably do Yoda. You might have to go back to get a High Republic team to get Yoda, but I would do Yoda. He deserves a galactic legend. Yoda deserves a galactic legend. What's your advice for rest, for time zone emissions, and getting the free energy? Rests? I don't know what that means. Resets? What's your advice for resets? For time zone emission? I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know what you mean, Chris. Like, do it. Get your energy. Like, make sure you cash in your energy. Don't miss it. Pick the best times for you. You can change it twice a year. So, for earlier question, it's not a what team for SLKR. It's different teams that are free to play accessible. What? You're gonna have the SLKR team. There aren't. You guys are losing me here. Jack Sykes. It's not a what team for SLKR. It's different teams that are free. The only other option for SLKR ends up being Night Sisters and Wat Tambor. That's pretty much. You could put if you put Daka and Zombie in there with Kylo, that's the other team that kind of fits and can do some stuff, and then Wat Tambor fits with them as well. But that's it. Everything else is just the first order team. Florent, hey, hello from France, Florent. Good to meet you, but we're not doing Roush reviews today. I am farming GLA. You guys will see that here very soon. That video will be out Friday. We're probably going to start farming tickets on Friday. Can't get the Relic match, resets, I think, payouts for arenas, and I mean, just do the best that works for you. So, GL Force Ghost, I don't know about that. All right, we answered all the questions. So we did get through it eventually. Hey guys, this was fun. I know I kind of stopped modding halfway. I wanted to get through all the questions, and we did get through every question today. My missions reset 2 p.m. every day. I was curious if there's better time to make sure you collect other... Nah, just pick good times for you. Like, there's an 8-hour gap when nothing happens. Make that your bedtime. That's my suggestion. What are some future teams to farm for the new Cat PG? I don't even know. I haven't even looked into that. They need to fix this, what they need to do. They need to reset that event. So, anyway, everybody, we're going to head out for the day. Let's have a little dance party before we go. Let's dance with me and all my friends. Well, good. That's great for you, Gregors. That's great for you. I would say, Gregors, that people that watch YouTube and are working to get good at Grand Arena probably do like seeing Geos. I would tell you that most people who play the game and play Grand Arena don't watch YouTube and don't work really hard at getting stuff together. And so when I put Geos on defense, the people that aren't working really hard on Grand Arena and aren't ready for it really struggle against those Geos down in Carbonite. So, but yeah, if you play somebody that's watching YouTube and is a fully educated person, they're going to do okay with Darth Vader, assuming Darth Vader is leveled up. But you face a lot of people that don't have Darth Vader leveled up or don't know how to counter G. Just face a lot of people that don't know how to counter Geos down in Grand Arena at the Carbonite level. Carbonite is rich. Carbonite is full of people that are not good at playing Grand Arena, and that's why the Geos work down there. Let's have a little dance party with me and all my friends. Hang on a second. Here we go. I love this song. Uh-oh. Everybody get up and dance! I had a good time. I'm glad you guys came on today for a different kind of stream. I guess we can do more of this, you know? This was actually back in the past when I would do these Ask Me Anything streams. I get really low attendance, but we had great attendance today. A lot of you guys were here. I appreciate you being here today. I love this happy music. I hope you do too. Hey! We had a good time today, everybody. We did some celebrating, we did some mods, we answered a bunch of questions. You're all wonderful people. I appreciate the Correas coming on and giving donations. You're all so wonderful. I hope you have a great day. I beat I beat you, Florent? There you go. See, I beat Florent. Ha ha ha. I hope you all have a great day. I appreciate all of you. I will talk to you soon, and always remember,